This one, really happy to be here, especially Texas Showdown's always had really fun KOF brackets, and this one's going to be no different. We're still playing a couple of matches up on the side, so we're going to fill out your top 8 losers side in just a moment, but your top 8 winner side is settled. Donkey versus BBC and Jack Ingoff versus Paradox here. Paradox already showing off twice on stream, looking really good today.
Absolutely, good to see. I mean, Donkey, the top seed, coming through here. You know, one of the best players we have here out of Texas, alongside, you know, Silent, a.k.a. Jack, coming out on that side there. And it's great because we have this nice pot bonus they're fighting for. Courtesy of SNK, $750 reduced into the bank for the winners here. So I expect a fun match as they're going to go all out.
Yeah, really nice of them to do that, especially considering EVO Japan's like happening at the exact same time. So obviously big eyes going to be on that and possibly the future of KOF. And still supporting the other tournaments as well around the world. So super duper happy about that. As we're gonna get into this one, was able to talk to Jack right before this top 8, telling me he's switched off to basically a top tier team partly because of boredom. He's been playing Angel the entire time. So if you don't see Angel on his team, that's why. But also partly because he was just like, I think that this fits me a little bit better, lets me play KOF a little bit better. I don't have to worry about the strength of my characters with like Angel and Elizabeth being kind of not only underutilized, but kind of characters that are struggling in this version of the game as well. Angel a little bit less. I think she's pretty good, but that one's just moving on and picking different characters, but still picking up a mix-up character. Believe it or not, Hydrant so strong in this version of the game. As we get the second team we actually saw from Paradox, the Geese and Double Yashiro.
See, I mean, always, you can't go wrong with Double Yashiro, especially Keith Howard, a great point character as well. Already a lot of life as Jack went for the first wake-up. Try to get the move slash, gets an EX1, gets him back, but jump back D. Paradox looking good here. I mean, I was hoping we'd get a little bit of Mexico to come out here. So Paradox representing Arcade Rumble, if I'm not mistaken. Gets the throw. Geese team is playing the power-up and the patience here.
Double. I can't believe that interaction happened. Both those fireballs don't get used all that often. And then EX is to boost, negating both of them. But Jack really looking for that hit. That's a big deal.
Yeah. Gonna get a little bit of life back, tie it up. Just the same jump. There it is. Same side, bringing it right back. Paradox just could not close out, and that's the struggle sometimes, especially with a character that you don't want to overextend against. As Hyder leads on versus the Oyashiro.
Yeah, funnily enough, we actually, from Paradox, we saw Oyash on point instead. So this time playing it second here. I think the position you probably see him a little bit more often.
I think so. A little bit of bar to have some good tools, especially, I wouldn't say not so great against like the Kim coming up next, because like Oyashiro thrives on like beating up characters that want to play more out of a mid-range. Maybe you want to have like a fireball tool, but Kim is just aggro as heck. So we're going to see a brawl come up between these two.
Yeah, this character plays really volatilely, right? Like, he wants to be in that space, in that 2C range, but he also has to risk himself being in that range and then do jump-ins like that. And if your opponent's ready, you know, they can get the punish.
Paradox, great scoop, but hard to jump on a character like this unless you do the right safe jump.
Didn't confirm the jump. A got the hit.
What a trade. And the wall bounce because we have that Diamond stand CD. Countering confirmed. There's the grab. Level 1. Level 2 even.
Yeah, wants to make sure he's done and dusted. A little bit of scaling on the air command grab, so spending the level 2. And it's not going to be enough, actually.
So much scaling. The rollout, though, another chance, but the quick kick to the head, bar B, one of the best like ways to just seal the deal and close out a round. So fast, so safe, so much range.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Last character is going to be the Rio. Rio just like, big damage, big power, big presence. But such a huge lead on Paradox's side. How does Jack approach?
Jump back D, just trying to control that space. Ooh! Fits that command grab in there. Nice! Gets the cross-up DP as well!
That's one of the beautiful parts about playing Rio. Climax! Hisatsu! Get this guy out of here. Well spent, all that bar. And it's going to bring out our regular Yashiro versus Rio to seal the deal on this first game.
Yeah, big issue here for Jack is just the meter, obviously. Really on a like meter deficit. He's going to probably cash out on this one. No, actually.
Not going to answer back with the climax quite yet, but nice guard cancel. The extension 2 with the wake of crouch C. Let's go. Spend it. Spend it. You got level 2 super. There we go. OTG is going to do a little bit more. Not enough, though. Now you got to guess for game.
Oh, guard cancel. Gonna be big damage here. No, goes for the...
Nice avoidance. But the far B is in territory here. Wait a minute. Jack with a chance. There's the jump. Oh, the chip out. What an answer.
Yeah, maybe didn't expect it, especially considering you don't see that option all that often from Yashiro. You don't see anchor Yashiro all that often, honestly. Usually put in point in second because of his great normal set, but anchor not so bad. Obviously does really well with meter, as you saw right there, and Paradox able to take the first one.
Well, what I like about Paradox's team, though, having a strong team of good characters, but that can flex
Anywhere,
and just move them around is like the best part about this game, and really not worrying about, I want my character to be the anchor. Like, you look at Jack's team, very much the same way. You can kind of swap stuff around either way. But game number 2, Mustard for Geese is back on deck. Those great normals, the forward B, the crouch D, all those big buttons. Being able to contest against Hydra buttons is so good.
Guard bar getting taxed a little bit. Resetting back in neutral, both characters very willing to chuck fireballs, looking for that space control first. Ooh, great reactions.
And the overhead 2 into the CDP. Get some plus frames. Jack waiting for it. Spends the bar. Is going to lose all that meter on their Shatter Strike.
Yeah, when you spend Shatter Strikes on point, it's a real big bet. You don't have a lot of meter, so you're going to this one basically with nothing. As we get, finally, the first Stormbringer. So running the Oki, looking for some defensive option there from Paradox.
We saw this problem last time. Paradox couldn't finish the job on the Hydra. Didn't get like a definitive hit here, so Jack's still alive, but barely, although here we go. One more hit from Paradox. Simple light combo can do the job. There it is. The palm strike.
A big issue for Jack is actually not the fact that he lost the character, but he spent so much meter trying to win this point war, and now he doesn't have that much of a meter leak going into this second round. Oi, baits out.
Okay, that's a start. We haven't seen Kim really pop off at all in that last game, so I want to see that big damage that he has potential to do. Or keep pressure, but I mean, Geese Howard is so good.
Plus frames.
Yeah.
Have to react to the heavy mood slasher.
Yep. Oh my gosh, more damage. OTG. Yeah, extra credit. And it's Paradox with the advantage here with life lead and a character.
Oh, great reactions on that as well. That's why Geese is so good, man.
Absolutely.
Every normal, best in class almost.
A full package character, one of the best points. Like, you can put him really anywhere, but so shine, so strong. At just the point character, wall parries the jump back D. What do you get from it? You get palm for your troubles. Extra credit, Paradox taking full advantage of their lead here.
Yeah, don't get any Oki off that situation, so just gonna whiff a bunch of palms, get some meter back.
Wake up.
Wait,
Close D,
close
are you
D.
kidding me? Nice Andy. All right. What can't he stop? What can't he do?
He's pressing all the right buttons.
Oh, unfortunate. Far A instead of close A. Big whiff and Paradox now. One hit away. Taking the set.
Yeah, the comfortability for Paradox right now just knows that he has such a life lead. Anything can go, and gets the far B, or sorry, the 6B in order to finish it off. Great stuff from Paradox, going to be able to take it 2-0. Jack going down to the loser side.
Yeah, Geese OCV, really, really strong showing from Paradox to kick off top 8, and you're on the winners finals now, right? Guaranteed top 3, guaranteed a good chunk of that prize pool bonus courtesy of SNK. Can't go any better for Arcade Rumble's finest.
Yeah, really happy to see that. Really cool. I mean, I'm always really impressed with players once they have the ability to like constantly flip their team composition and still play the characters, because there are some things that change about how your characters get played once you put them in different positions. But I do think, to your point, that the best characters in this game actually can go almost anywhere, right? Absolutely. And almost every character who we consider on the top end of the tier can go 1 through 3, and it's not a big deal if you swap them around. But you do have to know how to play them in those positions beforehand. Those characters change the way that they play a little bit depending on the position that they are. Oh, Yash, maybe not as much as some of the other characters.
He definitely
he just wants
he
to
wants one thing. He wants to ragdoll you.
He wants one thing, and it's disgusting.
And it is disgusting. And we saw like the Yashiro stocks like at SNK World Championships that really reminded everyone this character has been a threat. No one's really dusted it off until like as recently, and it's cool to see him like being a constant, mostly constant presence in competitive KOFXV, and now just back, people have more confidence to really run with it. So I'm just one of my favorite SNK characters. So happy to see him on deck, both versions of him, because luckily, unlike 2002, you can play like both of them at the same time.
Yeah, I think one of the cool things that is about Yashiro in this version of the game is that the normal set is so strong, right? So even though people kind of forgot about the character, and honestly speaking, in the last patch, even though we didn't see them in a lot in the patch beforehand, the patch was, they didn't give them any buffs even. Like Yashiro got one buff, but overall they did not get that much.
Exactly.
The thing is that the patch balanced things out so well that people kind of remembered that these characters are both really strong and their normal set's incredible. So after that, like basically rose back up to the top. People started playing Oyash way more. We saw way more Oyash than regular Yashiro at SNK World Championship. And I think like, regular Yashiro's coming back around after Lagia showed us, how strong the character really is.
He's got everything he needs. He's not a Far C machine anymore, but everything else just complements the kit. But our next match in top 8, winner side, BBZ versus Donka. We have almost a mirror match except for like the anchors with the Kukri and the Ash, as Donka is a certified charge enjoyer, running the Hydern
down back Glover,
and the Ash at the end there. BBZ Kukri a little more variety. The Moke special.
Yeah, so putting the Kukri at the end there, basically changing how both players kind of want to get to their anchor. Kukri does love meter, but he doesn't need it as much as Ash does. Ash's game plan, when you put him on anchor, is like, I just want some sort of like lead to get to the final game, and then I get to blow up the opponent.
Yeah. And another team that kind of works with a lot of different like variants, right? Donka, though, early start here, big pressure. I mean, you play Might and Kun, you know how to deal with it, and that's not just jumping willy-nilly at him and giving him those chances. And Hydern, well equipped to deal with it. Like, you can't really zone Hydern now. Plenty of anti-fireball tools himself, and just the range to kind of just play that mid-screen. Wow. BBZ getting some damage here, but nah, get that out of here with the reverse cross-chop.
Donka actually chucking a lot of fireballs. It's honestly not the best part of Hydron's kit in this version of the game. Like, he kind of actually wants to get in that 2C range and kind of poke you out, jump ins, right? But seeing a lot of fireballs just because Donka has the ability to chuck them out.
All right, Hydern mirror match. BBZ getting some going here, but Donka wins the 2C war, as that button is going to get worn out and go back in that corner, bring the storm, drop him right back down for another easy setup.
Yeah. Getting some space with the fireballs, getting back to the middle of the screen here. But Donkey on point. As you were saying before, down back enjoyer, loves using the flash kicks.
And BBZ is the one with the really errant jumps. He's getting caught out every time and recognizing like Donka is charging. He is never not charging. He has anti-airs for days, and he will take that free damage to the bank.
And to be fair, it is important for you to continue to jump at your opponent. You don't want them to think that you'll never approach the air again, but you can't go at it this often because Donkey is always ready for it.
Like, you recognize, right? If Donka is just crouching down, you know what is in the pocket there. And right now this lead gets tagged though, but he was airborne, no full combo. Here, small drop, sad.
Yeah, but can almost clean up this Hydron with a couple of more hits. Oh, couldn't get the whiff punish. There it is right there. Yeah. Pretty common sort of like space trap, frame trap situation for Kukri. Sand trap. As we get into this one, 4 bars. So honestly, if BBZ can find a way to spend this meter and get rid of the Might and Kun pretty quickly, he can get a lot of this health back and maybe give him the opportunity to make the comeback, but it's not looking good already in the corner.
Yeah, one good jump One good anti-air, Donka take it to the bank, and now just happy just to chill here. Charging, ready to go, plenty of pillows to throw, although EX gets stuffed. Interesting.
Yeah, that's been working out really well for BBZ. Constant, the space trap pressure in the corner here, getting these hits.
And there we go, found the gap, found the pillar. Donka taking that first game pretty well. BBZ getting some momentum, a little late though. That's always kind of the hard part, especially when you're trying to like bring a comeback against Donka's team that gets so much value off of like an anti-air, and you sit there and you're like, oh, I lost like 40%. I jumped at a character and then I'm dying. What's going on?
Yeah, that's a good point, right? Like, because he's a player that really likes to down back, you kind of want a life lead on him. You want him to run towards you so that he stops down backing, right? And so earning that lead is definitely going to be very valuable. We'll see if BBZ can pull it off.
Already, a little better start for BBZ, but has to be careful how he makes this approach. There, Fardy, not a bad option. Maybe throw a little more pillows and just kind of like, if you're going to play this distance game and want to throw fireballs, I'll throw them right back at you.
Nice CD, well placed.
Nice jump over, jump CD, gets the standing low, big damage into the Stormbringer.
Feels like BBZ is expecting Donkey to stay still because he's like, oh, he's going to down back most of the time. But Donkey is actually making great reads on BBZ's fireballs and getting these jump-ins.
Big opportunity for a punish, only a crouching D. Not a lot there, but gets a hit, gets the OTG, there's some damage, and now BBZ finally being able to get some pressure here. Oh, doesn't defend the bar. Is really hesitant to waste the meter in the trade. What do you got? Downka with a small life lead. Cross slash working wonders here. There's the EX, forced to block, and now we're just tossing stuff. No one's moving bar. They're just spending it.
Yeah, and just with that space, that range that Donkey was playing at, so difficult for BBZ to close that space between them, and the fireball's just winning out on his side. But BBZ can clean this up a little bit with his own Hydra, and if he can get rid of Donkey's pretty quickly, he can feel good about it. Nice block, though, on the cross-up. You don't see that often.
And a great moon flash. And, oh, BBZ spending a little bit of bar. There's the EX. And just simple safe pressure, but doesn't do anything really, right? Oh, wait, anti-air Stormbringer is going to get some damage, get some knockdown, a little bit of life as well. BBZ could be patient and be okay, but right now, Donka, oh, what an answer to get out of dodge with the overhead. Extra credit.
Got open up once again. BBC had spent a lot of meter just trying to get these hits. So even though he has this slight life lead, the meter deficit was really hurting him.
And the jump CD award, Donka wins it out. Just happened to press things a little bit better. BBZ only getting a little bit of life in a tough spot, but at least got rid of the hider and can bring out the Might and Kun. Maybe take notes of how Donkey approached the match. Use that against Donka. We'll see how Donka answers already with the first EX pillow, and then running up charging, because always be charging. The ABCs of Donka.
It's definitely his ABCs because he is just always has the right read on his opponent. Feels like he's winning the fireball wars. He's winning these jump wars as well. Just constantly making BBZ guess on what he wants to do.
Can't even jump. There's no safe spot as this boy runs up with the wake up, and it's just tough. You'd think a charge move wasn't going to come directly to you, delivery, but that's the little tricks you got to do when you're really mastering these characters.
Nice CP. Staying on point with these flash. Gonna cash out on this one, especially with this much of a life lead, right? Oh, advanced strike!
Counter hit as well, gets a little bit of damage. Donka just needing one more hit. Although there's the clone, it's a little something, full combo. Gotta make it count, but don't have much bar to make it work. Gets the OTG, there's the pressure, there's the hit, and the juggle. Very nice.
For the trap afterwards, make sure he's not pressing any button. Shatter Strike hits and able to clean it up. Donkey 2-0 over BBZ, moving on into a winners finals.
All right, so it'll be Donka versus Paradox for winners finals here at Texas Showdown, as both players really showing their strengths, right? Both players getting an OCV, both players really just dominating their matches all throughout there. So it'll be a
Really strong characters, in my opinion. Mary, Sylvie, Isla, all on the top end of the tier list, in my opinion. And then Robert and Andy, kind of, I think they're better than people give them credit for. But as I was saying before, invocative of a certain play style, right? They want to play specifically that Fireball DP war, and they want to really play with that space in front of it and make you think twice about everything. And then the Dino, he's just cool. I understand.
Add him on the end there.
Yeah, whatever.
That's the buffet, right? You go there, I'm going to get like a nice little simple steak. I'm going to get a little salad on the top, and then I'm going to finish that off with like
3 plates of Jell-O.
Just that right there, and put it on top just to make it count. But already Trumpet, early start here. This aggression coming out from Blue Mary. Great jump normals, Farsi connects. Magical arrow with the snatch, and now it's a bad spot for Drunk Monkey. Not really getting anything going here, and losing in this battle with just like air normals. Even the DP trading sucks, but that's life.
I mean, that's how good her CD is. Like, just has an incredible angle, great hitbox. So definitely one of the ways that she can approach you, including that jump D, you'll see quite often for Blue Mary.
Haven't seen a fireball yet come out of Drunk Monkey. Has just been using the normals, using the jump-ins, trying to find hits that way, but hasn't presented like Robert's strong part. Finally, there's a couple of fireballs. A lot of patience with the fadeaway jump D gonna hit.
Yeah, tough to throw fireballs versus Mary, right? EX Slider is definitely always an option she can do. And not only does it beat fireballs, but it gives her a combo afterwards. So has to approach this very very reasonably versus this character. As we spend a meter on that combo, goes low, tricky stuff.
All right, there we go. Farsi again connects. The 2-hit easy follow-up to it too. Good damage. Drunk Monkey's Andy trying to survive, but there's the grab. Overhead block. Okay, nicely done.
I love the confidence. Felt like it was going to hit, but great block from Drunk Monkey. That's a big win for them. Losing 2 bars like that, it's going to make things a little bit more even than it used to be.
Scary part, though, is Super Paula. She doesn't really need that much meter to do big damage. 1 EX can mean so much. Not the best normals here, but neither really does Andy. So it's going to be interesting to see how they kind of just hit each other with their nubs.
What she doesn't have in normals, she makes up in run speed. One of the fastest characters in the game. So despite having pretty stubby normals, she can run herself into the range that she needs to be.
Oh, jump CD finds a hit though. And now we're seeing Drunk Monkey feeling confident. Gets the full jump and full call will make it count. Doesn't spend the bar though.
Yeah, now pretty much anything kills on both sides. They just need the hit.
And the better fireballs working out so well for Drunk Monkey. But pressure's on, jump C, and Trumpet. Doesn't got to spend any resources, just a clean combo. And now it's all down to Drunk Monkey's King of the Dinos.
Yeah, you want to get rid of this character really quickly. And you have the meter to do it, obviously. So it's just about the opportunities that Drunk Monkey can find.
Jump in, that's going to be confirmed. EX slashes, I want to make it too cute. But the damage is coming through. OTG, just get that break. Oh, drop. Unfortunate.
I'm sure if that was supposed to be EX and maybe missed the double buttons, but gonna need one more touch now, and that's going to be it. Had to spend the EX overall at the end, but Drunk Monkey will be quite happy going into this last round.
Yeah, Isla, though, one of the finest characters and a hard thing to deal with. Great buttons, great air normals, great pressure. Drunk Monkey needs to get an advantage, and there's the start. EX confirmed. Get back in that corner with a big bite, and here's the setup, the pressure. I need to see more Farsi from Trumpet. I want to see more just either jump CD. Oh, the first Farsi. I lied. Don't listen to me. I'm a commentator.
Gonna spend the level 1. I like it there. It's gonna carry to the corner, give him really good positioning. Dino backing up with this strong life lead. Doesn't need to do anything anymore. Finds a jump in once again.
That'll do, Pig. That'll do. 1 for Drunk Monkey. With the King of Dinos bringing that right back. And Trumpet Isla's not really getting a chance to really get some hits, get some gameplay going. It was a little rough around the edges there because they couldn't get like that confident start. Even like having like your best buttons and some of those pokes getting like, you know, beaten when you first ran with it. Kind of unfortunate, right?
Yeah.
But nothing to like keep trying again. Just gotta like tighten up a bit, find your anti-airs a bit more and keep the Dino in control.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you want to really establish that like style first and foremost, right? And then you can start working in everything else. Like we never got the time for Isla to like do her far Cs, her CDs, right? That space establishment, and Drunk Monkey was able to basically control and get those jump-ins whenever they want, and led them to win that first round here. But if Trumpet can, you know, play the same for the first two characters, that went really well for them.
Yeah.
And we'll see if we can get that versus Drunk Monkey, if we can get rid of that Robert once again pretty well.
Well, Drunk Monkey playing a little more confident right now, right? The run-up grab, more pressure here, going more fireball, but the answer, oh, the arm bar breaking it in half.
Oh.
I love that. What do you got? Nice confirm off that. Run up to 6B, extension 2, and all Drunk Monkey here.
Fitting the command grab in there. Ooh. That's nice cross up JD. Taking the positioning away from Drunk Monkey here.
Oh, doesn't get the combo though, unfortunate. There's a dive kick. There's a little bit of damage and gets punished here. It should be enough. Drunk Monkey with, you know, the momentum from game 1 carrying over really well.
Yeah, really, really good stuff from Drunk Monkey here. Getting more out of the Robert this time around. So even winning it while losing the Robert, definitely going to feel good about this situation. Well-placed far B as well. Great jump in. Wasn't able to get the combo a little bit too far for that dive kick combo that's only viable in the corner. Oh, no combo.
The escape 2 makes out a dodge, giving Robert all that screen space. Gets a 2B, doesn't have needed for EX spin, but Trumpet with all the room in the world to play their game.
Good EXDP there. Sylvie's does so much damage. Trying to control space. Nice far D. Just needs that little bit of damage left and gonna spend the meter to ensure it. I don't mind that one bit, but finally Robert's out of there.
Okay, there we go. Nice start here. And Trumpet has to bring this back. Has a little bit of bars, gonna have some resources, but it's a tall road. We saw Drunk Monkey's Andy really define some good spots in this matchup despite the one hit, confirming level 2 super. Good damage here. And then, whoop, toss it. Ragdoll, almost here.
Yeah, just backs up afterwards. Run some Oki, see if it works. If it doesn't, cool, I'm Andy. And just back up afterwards, chuck some fireballs again. Actually keeping it quite calm, not doing much here.
And Trumpet showing a lot of restraint, a lot of respect. The DP, I say it, as soon as I say it, the DP comes out, falls, and now it's all down to the Isla as Trumpet on her last legs.
Yeah, this character can definitely do it. The looping offense so strong for this character once they find it hits, but they do need to find that first. Finally establishing that range in front of them, using those far Cs, what I wanted to see in the previous game, but gets opened up.
Oh, I love this, even with the fastball from Andy. Drunk Monkey mixing everything up so well. Gets Taco, big chance now. Trumpet gets the combo, EXDP, reset. Doesn't want to spend the bar, you know, super yet, but is very close to taking Andy out. Oh no! Tragic.
Oh no, not going to go for the damage that time. Had the meter to spend for big, but I mean, doesn't need it with this much of a lead. Yeah, and another guard cancel to clean up the round. Definitely something to keep in your mind now. Not a lot of games have that anymore, where guard cancels can actually kill. That's almost taken out of every other fighting game.
It does so little damage, you don't never expect it to, so that's a reward in of itself. But can Trumpet reward herself with a win to get 1-1 with the jump? Drunk Monkey finds the spot, finds the bite, takes a snack, and gets the first command grab.
Yeah, finally fitting those in. Oh, far D!
And done. Drops her down, plants the tree. Drunk Monkey 2 over Trumpet. Great presence of mind. I love that hit into the full combo. Just stellar play. King of Dino like master, despite like having two, you know, quote unquote Showdowns, two fireball DP characters at the start, and then you just mixed it up all crazy like with the King. And earlier that was the match against Donka for top 8 qualifier. Whip Joe Oshirmi, but a very, very great team from Bellbuster, not pulling any punches.
Yeah, I mean, you can call this like the best team in the game right now, or a lot of people think because they're the best team in the game. Great stuff all around for them. Blazer Fury running the whip point again. So Blazer Fury, we've seen, this is their 3rd time on stream now, and has run every character on point at this point, Joe Sherms and whip. So interested to see why he wants to play the whip on point here. It's going to work out right there, shoving the geese in the corner.
Oh, nice roll with the punish on it too. Blazer Fury gets the cross up, has the bar to finish the job here. Keep it simple. There we go. Not even have to scoot anymore. And a great, great lead as Blazer Fury just taking geese to task, using, you know, the great normals and the great air normals and the control that whip kind of presents, making her a very unique character, having that air utility.
Yeah, this great lead for Blazer Fury. Definitely something they want to latch onto. And great thing about Whip is that she can slow it down. Like, she can waste this time, make sure that Delbuster doesn't get a lot of health back. So asking Del to actually be more aggressive here. I'd like to see some of these fireballs get flicked or reflected back.
Okay. Nice punish, nice and quick. Finds the OTG as well, and the lead now for Blazer Fury for the run-up grab. Beats the 2D.
Rolls out of the way of the mix-up.
Okay. Nice. All the hits from all the ranges. Delbuster even using a Shatter Strike with meter gone. And Blazer Fury just big chilling, running away so hard.
Yeah, and that jump back CD is so good. Like, Whip CD is incredible. Anti-air super once again. Blazer Fury has these on deck, going up 2 characters.
Yeah, feeling extra comfy here. Delbuster just trying to force their way in, but that is a solid wall that will not topple anytime soon. Just immediate run-up after the round start. Gets the cross-up, though. That's huge. And Blazer Fury continues to extend their lead.
Knockdown, set up, rolls away towards the corner there. Really like that Blazer Fury was, you know, Oki didn't work and was like, all right, cool, I'm out. Like, I don't need to get more aggressive because I have this crazy life lead.
Everything is hitting. Finally, some two tacones, but there's the cross-up from Blazer Fury. One more good hit. And oh no, Delbuster picking up more bar. Cross-up connects, and that should do it.
Oh, wasn't able to finish it. There's an opportunity. Gotta spend the level 2, make sure they're done and dusted.
No OCB here. There we go.
Player 2 finally takes the round.
Yeah, great stuff.
Burn to fight. Ready?
Showing off the Joe now. Really like seeing Blazer Fury's Joe earlier. In my opinion, underplayed character because he has just got the best fireball in the game. Very difficult to get around, but you know, when you're Eastland, you're already in somebody's face. You're gonna have the ability to just run people over and not get that fireball game started. Oh, gets the DP out.
But Del, though, hold on. Big chance here. Gets the jump CD, doesn't get anything more from it, but gets the grab that's gonna take Joe out. And unfortunately, that's kind of the life of Joe. He's got a great fireball, but he can get steamrolled. It's hard for him. I think it's hard for him to get started if he is getting like hits outside of his comfort range.
Yeah, he does have a great zoner's toolkit, right? But because even his EXDP isn't 4 frames, like he doesn't have great ways to get opponents off of him. However, the lead gained from Whip so severe, Delbuster wasn't able to make that full character comeback, and Osherm's able to take the first game for Blazer Fury.
Nice little finish there, losing to Joe pretty quick, but even with that, you know, such low life and not many resources, and having to navigate just all of the nonsense that Oshermi could just put out there to get the quick finish. And Delbuster taking a thing. I know that head crook, you know, I know that look of just like, thinking deep and trying to just solve the puzzle that Blazer Fury is representing, because again, this is a unique team on Blazer Fury's side of, you know, weird order, weird characters. You really have to get used to.
Yeah, we'll see how this one goes. Definitely can do himself a lot of good if he can even make this matchup closer, not necessarily beat Whip, but it's a good start here. Looking for that defensive option on the side of Del. Nice.
And then just, hold up a little bit of bar. Big damage, but the DP is always ready. Blazer Fury not giving up even then. Point blank, no problem.
Overhead. Does have that nice life lead. Gets out with the full jump JB. Nice, yeah.
Again, every time, never misses these chances to get the DP super, but Delbuster answers back, makes it count. OTG, not enough yet. Needs one more here, but not a bad spot again. Oh my god, no fear.
Yeah, that's a common meanie setup afterwards, so Blazer Fury understanding that goes for the wake-up option, but Delbuster able to get rid of the whip. That's a big win here.
Absolutely. That was the problem child of the first game. So now let's see if Joe can step it up and be a little more relevant. So we're Pukin being a good answer to those triple tornadoes, and right now Blazers trying to find their way in and get something going nice.
Yeah, really like that Blazer Fury is chasing the fireballs, try to get the EX slash kick here, but these Shippukens policing the air, wasn't able to find a way in and gets a big hit here.
So much damage. Advancing strike takes the advantage too. Oh, but the fadeaway jump CD. If that would have hit with the EXDP, that would have been so much because we would have been able to get the OTG and just, Delbuster's lead would have skyrocketed. But looking much better than game number one. The Joe is still out and about, though, with plenty of bars. But Blazer Fury doesn't want anything to do with up close fight against Hyder. He wants to run this back. Punish. Nice slide. Punish on there.
There you go. Not able to get anything afterwards. Oh, blocked. Doesn't want to bother with running up and possibly missing that punish. Just going to farty max.
Doesn't super interesting. Giving Delbuster a chance to bust out and gets the same side, but doesn't finish the job. Didn't believe in it. Oh. Tiger Jake doing something here. Nice jump over. Del falling for the traps.
Yeah, gets a fireball in. However, I think Blazer Fury will be quite happy. Went into this round with basically 50%, so the fact that Hydran goes in with a little bit less than that has been really confident on the Oshermi before.
That jump C could have been huge. Delbuster getting opportunities here. Needs to get it. Could get a big hit, leads a lot of damage and get a lot of life back. But Shermie's unique problem. Didn't get a lot of chance to play it against it in game number one. So has to figure this out quickly because already Blazer Fury getting rid of Hydran like that is going to set up our final round here potentially. Blazer Fury match point. Delbuster trying to get a 1-1.
Yeah, and also as I mentioned during pools, Osherms is an incredibly underrepresented character, so if you don't have matchup knowledge versus her, it can be quite frustrating to play against.
Yeah, you know the lingering, right? Oh, I got time to run into it, but then you don't. You think you have the chances, but Blazer Fury getting so much damage on errant hits, and it's adding up. Oh, it's tagging. Every hit's connecting. Delbuster can't find their way forward. It's just not working, and the sweep's going to do it. Try to get a Shatter Strike, gets blown up. Blazer Fury continuing on in a blaze of glory. Takes the set 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, the character does really well with meter, so she really does enjoy being in those second and third positions. Her EXs are all very, very strong, actually. Because he kind of played in a mirror, both two similar characters, but also very similar in play style. Donkey was able to come out on top on that one. And we'll see how this one goes. A little bit different. Obviously, the Robert and the Andy, different kind of zoners because they're not Fireball Flash or Fireball DPs. They're Fireball Flash Kick characters.
Yeah.
Or sorry, they're Fireball DP characters as opposed to the Fireball Flash Kick characters that BBZ has. So it does change the way that they play a little bit. They're willing to move forward a little bit more often because of that.
No, yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that kind of goes out. And again, this is it's a matchup I don't really see often. I mean, I've commentated and watched so much, like, North American KOF. So seeing something like this where we have you have your quote unquote Showdown versus your quote unquote Guiles. That's your archetype of Fireball Flash Kick. Right?
Essentially, yeah.
Everyone's a Guile. You got a Fireball and a Flash Kick, you're a Guile. Hey, Leo White fan, you're Guile.
Ready?
Are you saying that Guilty Gear's Leo is a Guile?
He's now a Guile. This is Sleepy Guile going up against,
Sleepy Guile versus Handsome Ryu.
Yeah, Italian Ryu. Yep. No big punishes yet, though. Okay, BBZ in the corner here, and Drunk Monkey just happy to chill. Dive, playing dive kick.
That's a hallmark component of Mike and Kun's game plan, right? The random lunges, or random to you at least, they're always calculated for the opponent. But you have to throw them out because you have to control that space in front of you, make the opponent think that they can't just run up for free.
Exactly, that jump scare character, right? But look at this pressure drunk monkey, keeping it solid until that dash punch comes out, puts out of the corner. CD, and there's the dash punch again, reset. We're trading blows.
Yeah, lunge punch is working out so far. Definitely a big point that you have to shut down for Mike and Kun.
Oh, and here. Nice. BBZ nice and comfy. What do you do here?
Look
You
for
get
that
random
anti.
spinning kicks, avoiding, but because you roll back, you don't really get a punish here. And then, yeah, reversal comes out. If it hit or unblock, it would have been really bad for Drunk Monkey. So BBZ takes the lead in the set.
So yeah, versus regular DPs, the rollback as a dodge is not a bad idea because usually DPs move forward to some degree. Flash kicks don't in this game other than Ash's. A lot of the flash kicks actually stay put, so you can't dodge them by rolling back and then getting a big punish afterwards, right? You're gonna have to just sit and block them.
What a world we live in, where flash kick characters just think that we're chilling, we're staying put.
Yeah. Oh, big jump in to start the round.
A, level 1, go to that corner with the go dunk, and then just, I love that fastball. You thought it was leaving, psych.
Flash kick out of there. Great stuff. Gonna spend the level 1. Stinger. Stormbringer.
So much damage off of a combo using 1.5 bar. A good rollout too. Drunk Monkey recognizing it was the cross-up version. Didn't want to try going for a cross-cut DP instead. So happy to just make that escape. Jumping connects, and that's kind of the hard part about playing Fireball game with Hydrant. So much recovery on them, and it can be very telegraphed when you're trying to use them effectively. So just Drunk Monkey ready and waiting, and now it's going to be the Kukri here for BBZ.
As I was saying before, Fireball might actually be the worst part of his kit in this version of the game, which is, you know, relatively still a good Fireball, but I mean, like, it does have a lot of recovery, and it seems like BBZ's actually kind of on the losing end of these Fireball wars more often than not.
Yeah. We'll see what BBZ can do, though. Kukri's a lot of life here and a lot of bar, but needs to find, like, a clean hit with lights or anything just to try to get Andy out of here and bring up the Dino.
4 bars on the side of Kukri, though. A lot of damage on deck. Doesn't get the confirm there.
Gotta believe.
Just needs
Believe
a
in
pixel
that
health. Yeah, and the grab will do it. So actually puts himself in a really good position after, like, pretty tenuous round 3. Round 4 goes really well. And round 5, we're going in with more meter.
I like this matchup too against Dino. You have like some of the finest like stationary zoning tools with like the sand pillar and just a great fireball. So like Drunk Monkey's gonna have to like pick their spots until like BBZ's like, okay, I'm gonna go for multiple overheads. I'm gonna start doing these jump CDs, and then could just mix up that runaway pressure with those great like zoning tools, and you see that life just going down.
Oh, yeah, gets out of there. Had to do something. That guard bar was getting tracked. Oh! Oh, no!
Speaking of tracking, there's no safe spot as the sand just finds a way. BBZ got away with murder there and got the win. As Drunk Monkey thought he was doing the right thing. That was like, what? This is the right answer. There's no problem here. I'm going to guard cancel out, and I'm going to hit you. But didn't block, and the sand just in his pants, ruining everything.
Select order.
I like, it like shook me when I saw the advance cancel. I was like, you're advance canceling on block? And then like, and then it worked.
What?
All right.
Went in, they believed. And like I said, it was who has seen that interaction? Maybe BBZ. The only person who's seen that he
Kukri
knew.
players.
And like, not a
You
bad
sickos.
idea. It wasn't a terrible idea from Drunk Monkey. It was like, cool. I can roll behind you. You're going to land. It's fine. But like, who knew that sand will just like find
I didn't know it'd track, yeah. I thought it'd actually just be in front of him because that's where he was a second ago. And then, yeah, what do I know?
That's my favorite kind of silliness. What a just like full commit. Like, I'm going to wake up with it. I'm going to make it safe. And I'm going to win from it too. It's just like, it's goofy. It's great. That's the fun stuff that I look forward to remembering the rest of my days.
Nice flash. Gets out of the corner here. BBZ able to take the first one. Felt like he was on the ropes for most of that game, and then kind of a weird round 5 able to close out the round for him. But I think Drunk Monkey can be quite confident that his game plan worked out, just needs to overall play the same way.
That's a good start, though. 6B into the spinny kicks. Not a huge amount. I mean, Robert's not known for that huge damage, but it's stable.
I mean, one of the big issues with Robert's game plan is that CD scaling has been nerfed quite often in this game. So although he gets that wonderful punish that other characters might not get, it does do less damage than it has done in previous games.
But has a lead, though. Ow, getting hit and flipped. BBZ has to turn it up a little bit and being more aggressive. Finds the hit, gets the knockdown, needs one more. Cash out super? No, doesn't spend it.
A little greedy, see if it pays off. Yeah, and it's going to pay off. Saves the bar for the next round. Only 15 seconds left, so not going to get a lot of life back here. But Drunk Monkey, not going to be too mad about that one. Definitely one combo away from tying it up. But the lunge punch working out again.
I mean, now that BBZ saved the bar, has an opportunity to make huge gains, like right here. Level 1's going to connect, and that's so much damage.
Safe from setup. Keep it nice and simple. Oh, got thrown!
Thank you for staying grounded with your reversal. KOF style. You can throw pretty much every, like, Hydrant and Mighty Kun if you get that right timing.
Oh, stays low that time. Tricky stuff.
That was clean. Nice finish there, despite taking a lot of damage on the Andy.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, right? When you see like sub 300 health, you want to clean up the character. You've taken a lot of damage, but it was done a little bit fast, so a lot of recovery on the health. And you're a solid fundamental character. You can, you can hopefully just like end up outskilling your opponent. But trying to go for the reset there. BBZ ready with the flash kick.
And then BBZ just ready to go in this corner. Wants to be put under pressure. Has the life though. Not too bad, but there's a chance. Drunk Monkey, CD, there's the scaling, fast fall. A little bit of damage there, but needs like 2 more good hits. Might not find it. Close C connects. And now BBZ, match point. Thank you, third commentator. You already know. They got our back. Max powers.
I can understand not wanting to spend that meter there. Despite having 3 bars, it wasn't going to kill. So it was like, all right, if I get one more touch, maybe I'll spend it. But before then, not really. But a lot of jump-ins for BBZ. Getting aggressive with the Hydrant here. Nice jump back A.
Oh, Cabron, no good. That's a big damage. Doesn't get the second stinger, but finds a hit. Should be enough to make Drunk Monkey fall to the last hit as BBZ advances 2-0. And Drunk Monkey, unfortunately, out at 5th place. But great to see a strong showing with such a unique team of, like, your plain Janes and your big bros. And, like, Maxima's, like, it's not easy, but he has so much damage and interesting tools to combat some things, but he takes pressure and kind of can get crushed. He's not really made of, like, the best skill, but instead, it's going to be Rio versus Joe to kick things off. Kind of a very simple matchup. Rio, I think, has, like, a big advantage in terms of, like, just the buttons, and then the fireball, I think, works out really well because it keeps Rio at that great range. And now Blazer Fury under heavy pressure here.
This can be a tough matchup for Joe once he gets into that preferred range for Rio, because that fireball right there, C fireball basically plays outside of the range that Joe wants to, so he can get Pirate Whiskey for him. But Blazer Fury gets a big hit here. Joe damage.
Reset 2. Tries to go empty low, but nice. Jack ready with the grab. There's the frame kill. There's the cross up and the extension. Gonna finish the job here, no problem.
Yeah, great stuff. Didn't mention it, but Jack actually switching up his team. The point and anchor was normally running Rio anchor, but now we're running Hydrant anchor instead. Don't mind it either way. Both characters are extremely strong in both positions.
All right, Maxima here. 2C ain't gonna cut it. You're ready in this corner here. Jump back A. There's the cross up. You get Rio in the corner, but the rollout. Nice hand here. And the punish. Need to make it count. Awful light. I don't know.
He's gonna have
the one. Okay, good.
Yeah, one of the things this character doesn't lack is damage, thankfully. Lacks in a bunch of other places, but damage is not one of them.
It's just tough because, like, off of lights, you have to be in that range for the down forward C, or else you're not really getting anything from it, right?
Yes.
So one of the characters that doesn't really get much off of lights compared to the rest of the cast, unless he's, like, nice and close. All right, Kim versus Maxima. This wasn't on my bingo, but here we are.
Yeah, I know. Kim's good, though. Just underrepresented. See what he wants to spend on this one. Level 1. regular DP in the corner, so still going to get good Oki.
No flying away. There's no free escapes here. And speaking of damage, Kim's got that in spades as well.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
So not even out of bar, Jack making that big statement, and it's going to be down to the last character with the whip, as Blazer Fury has to dig deep here to try to bring back this game 1.
So his whips look really good, so that is a good thing to see here, but does have a long way to go. Especially considering you're almost in kill range for Kim, right? You're one hit away from it.
Oh, DP actually worked. That was a brave hit, but it works up Blazer Fury. Trying to get something going here, but now Jack just inching forward. Gonna cash out. Level 1. Extension
Watch
level 2.
this. Watch this.
Phoenix Flattener. Big hit. And now, how do you close out? With a throw? What do you know? Nah.
The
Just dunk it,
damage.
son. Well done.
Damage. This character does so much damage, and the good thing about this character, on top of the damage, it's a consistency thing. It's not like, oh, my close C is always the way that I get big damage, right? The fact that he can do that kind of damage, not only from lights but also from 2C, his great footsie tool. There's a bunch of options, a bunch of access, and a bunch of routes for his damage. So overall, his damage package is super strong.
Yeah. It's just finding those hits can be probably like the trickiest part, right? And
Yeah.
just finding that when you get the chance, you let it rock, right? Because again, like, this ain't KOF 13 Kim. This is more a Kim that has to, like, when they earn their way forward, they're just putting out those normals and making sure they confirm it, right? You're not, like, getting, like, the crazy high-low pressure. You're not just pressing far deep outside of, like, their range.
Yeah.
And just putting that, like, impression that way. You're just, like, playing good, solid KOF. And that's what Jack brings to the table. And, oh, Shermie coming out. We're leaving the Maxima in. Whip is actually getting abandoned and left behind.
You know, I've been proven wrong before on this, but it's really hard for me to figure out what Blazer is thinking here, because I really feel like the Whip and the Sherms were like his best character. He was doing well in the Joe here and there, but to replace them and be so adamant about the Maxima, especially when the character didn't look good,
And that's
he
fine.
knows something.
And that's okay because it's Maxima.
No, it's not.
It is okay because that is Maxima on screen. We get Maxima for my viewing pleasure.
For
so I
your
feel
viewing
validated
pleasure.
because we got Mega Man's dad coming out here trying to do something, putting a point against the Rio, but Jack already going fast with armor not well enough. That Stancy not whipping on crouchers. Tough spot.
Nice. Good damage there for one EX. That is the thing that the character does have. Great damage.
And the command grab too, we finally see it represented. Big lead, equals oh, nice jump back. Jack calling it out, getting a maximum punish here, and great damage to back.
Oh.
Nice read. Continuing on the sequence here. And that's a wrap.
Oh,
wait,
gonna
I
need one
lied.
more.
Yeah. Safe spot, not much you can do there. Blazer Fury with two big reads. Didn't quite make it work. And Rio answers back in damage just like that. He's a giant thumb. And it works out so well. He's the most thumb-like character in the game.
Yeah, gonna clean this up nice and simple. Great stuff. It's especially what you want to see when you unfortunately lose a character like you just lost Maxima, right? You just want to clean up the next character, and then you kind of balance everything out, all things considered. Meter lead in the side of Jack, though, because of not needing to spend as much to get rid of the character. 2 bars. Gets your great Oki off this, though.
And they made that EX goes through Fireball so well. Plus on block as well. And Jack cashing out massive damage. And now look at this lead that he's cemented for himself. But Crouch teed the Hurricane and hops right through just to get close.
I mean, Joe's Fireball is really good, so anytime you can get back into this effective range here, you are doing really well versus them.
Slide's so unsafe though.
Yeah.
Not cancelable. It's such a big cost to just get a soft knockdown. That's kind of tough to really use that, but trying to hope for the best, and now it's all down to O'Shermie here. And then, yep, learning from Donka. ABC, baby.
Yeah, and the thing is that his EX flash kick does so much damage. So not only does it give you Oki, but it gives you great damage on it. So you're never going to be mad about spending it. Oh, big jump in.
With the meter built here, it's going to be a wrap. There's the launch. There's the hit. And Jack 2-0 over Blazer Fury. Blazer Fury out in the 5th place as the 2-0 streak continues.
Yeah.
No one has been able to get a game on their opponent. It has just been not a steamroll, but just consistency and momentum moving all the way through.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like there's been a game plan style.
Because you're not really worried about damage. You're worried about getting the Sans Kulak combo and going crazy, right? So everything else is just like the icing on the cake. We haven't really seen Ash represented too much because no one's really taken Donka to task and brought out the character. So we'll see what Paradox can do in this big matchup because, you know, it all comes down to, like, who can get the early momentum, who can get the lead in the games. Let's see if this will be a lot closer or we're going to see a big, 3-0. I don't want to see that. I want to see some good old KOF. Here we go.
Yeah, winners finals, by the way. So 3 out of 5, first to 3 format here. A lot of time to adjust to your opponent as we get into the first round.
And we saw how confident Paradox was against Geese versus Hyder, especially at the point, right? Fighting up against Jack, was able to just use those normals so effectively and make Hyder's life a living hell.
Yeah, I do think this character does play very well in the Hydran. That 2D, being the speed that it is, makes it difficult for Hydran to press buttons in that effective range, and it's going to ask him to be a little bit more risky. You're seeing Paradox show it off really well right now.
I love these Shippukens just to avoid either getting punished with an anti-air or getting hit by a fireball. But Jack cashing out and steals the life lead back by stealing the life. But no safe jump, no jump for you, all right?
Oh, this character is so cool.
God, just catch him, drag him and bag him. Paradox just, whoop. Those increased active frames, all the counter supers, just makes me happy.
It's such a weak flash kick. You usually see the EX version for the combo. Oh, in the corner, though.
Pitiful. And then just patient here from Donka. Has to block it out. Back crunch, level 1. Geese Howard is removed and gets a lot of life back, so that's good.
Both players really spend meter almost across the board is actually one of the things I recognize at SNK World Championships. Usually try to see sort of like a very conservative point spending meter, and then usually the middle spends a little bit more, and then the anchor wants to explode. But it seems like people are pretty reasonable to spend meter whenever they get the opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, they want to kill. Command grab, though. It's going to scale. We're going to probably just use level 1 just to set up the OG. As is customary, the Oyashiro tradition. Shout out to Sua.
Yeah, go for the target combo there. Looking for that hit.
We're not chilling. At a range, at a range where like you can just EX through any of the pillows, but Donka gonna do what it does best. Keep you from jumping, make the space. No problem here.
Oof, still gets the punish with the 2D. Oh, looking for that read. Guard cancel. Couldn't get anything afterwards. Continues pressure.
Oh, try to command grab. No good. Donka. Ow, ow, ow. Finds a way in. Now just playing that patient game with the trade too.
Scary situation for Donkey, though, despite being in the life lead. Could have lost it on one combo, but able to close that out. And that's a big win going into the final character.
Right. Like that early C dash punch into the follow-up was like the moneymaker. Paradox would have blocked both, would have had such huge damage incoming there, but Donka just committing, knowing like, okay, my opponent's going to react, try to cash out, and now has a good lead here with the Mighty Queen, and the damage is racking up.
Oh, advanced strike after the guard cancel, recognizing throw is often the case after that. Great.
Oh, punish. No way out. I love that Paradox. The rule of 3. Did the overhead twice. Waited in the second one for reversal. Saw the rollout. Crouch C punish. And that's a great situation because all that life is back. And Donka only has the 2-bar. Has no action. What a reaction.
Yeah, so the thing you're looking for here is 3 bars for Ash. That's when you get the access to max mode, level 1, level 2, you go into the install. But you're also looking to do about 700 health. That's kind of the point where you get the kill. So still a little bit before Donkey has access to this. But I've seen before, Donkey's willing to spend EXs even in this position.
What a block on that crossover. Pressure still imminent. Guard gauge. And Donka doesn't want to have to use bar to get guard cancels out. Gets the roll to punish. That should do it. Unfortunate for Paradox, but Donka's going to take that to the bank. Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, going to be a little bit short.
Oh no! It has the bar to make this count. There's the EX.
Ooh.
Level 1 imminent. Nope. Yes, there it is. OTG. Either player. Next hit does it. Slams the fist. There's the throw. Game 1 Paradox with the grab.
A double whiff button setup into throw. How are you supposed to expect that?
That's an angry grab, too. That man grabs you up like that and just throttles you.
So, like, literally had a pixel more than 700, so wasn't able to kill, and was a pixel away from his other half bar that he needed in order he needed to kill even then. So he had two situations where he had the ability to kill and didn't get either of them, unfortunately.
Close game number 1, but Paradox, a 1-game lead here. But Donka already putting that pressure. Geese in the corner, stand deep, but he pops out.
Yeah, some of the wall bounce combos in the corner can be quite difficult. You have to be ready for them. But Donkey starts off strong, goes for the cross up here, but not out of it just yet. This is Geese.
Well, this is not going to be Geese for very long, as Donka, nice and easy, finds the last hit and is turning up the speed and tempo of the match.
Yeah, this is a big win, right? The Geese gave him a lot of trouble in the first game, so just being able to get rid of that character early on is going to make him feel way better about how this game is going. And remember we were saying before, the flash kick characters love a life lead.
Donka already feeling comfortable. Ooh, not often we see that level 1 super use as a tool to go past fireballs, but hey. Oh, unfortunate whiff, but the anti-air will always work, no matter what. That crouch C, it
So
does
good.
everything. There's nothing you can jump on it with, really much. Hey. Nice. Run under, too far away, though.
Yeah, a little too far for the combo there. Puts himself in the corner.
Yep.
Paradox smells blood in the water, looking for that opportunity.
And it just, the kick throw, so good. Doesn't want to spend too much here, just level 1, even though you don't really get, like, great mix-up. That's fine, you get a safe jump. Oh, he's pulling meter. Cute.
Yeah, try to get cute. Ooh,
Crouch
trade.
C, my beloved. I know what that hit stun is on Hyder. The chin check. Donka being patient, recognizing I don't want to get gripped, because as soon as you throw that fireball, this man just,
Yeah, the first time he's shown it too, so maybe not on the top of Donkey's mind, and that's why it worked out for Paradox going into this last character here for Donkey.
Second character.
Oh, second character.
Yeah.
That round was so long. My bad.
Big punish though. Spend that bar. Do what you do best.
Interesting that he spent it here because he's not going to have a lot of meter if he gets hit afterwards, but it puts him in such a good position. It's a bet for sure, and it works out for Donkey. DPs on Wake Up.
Donka making his space. Gotta be careful here. Here comes the grappler in control. But yeah, a little too zesty.
Not on
with
this player.
that big neutral jump. Yeah, no.
Not on this player.
ABC, baby. Paradox, you're gonna
He
have
is
to learn.
ready for it so consistently as we get into the anchor character for Paradox.
Ooh, it's a hit.
Ooh.
And gets the launch too. Hell yeah. And the follow-up just to be sure.
Yeah, expecting the lunge follow-up that time, so gets away with an unsafe special. And it doesn't work that time. Doesn't get the punish.
But still got a counter hit combo. Got the start. Level 1. Boom. Plants the fist. Gets the setup. Nice, just safe pressure.
Yeah, I like him mixing up.
Ichimaida! Man, punches through anything and everything. And great spot for Paradox, despite not having much resources for meter-wise, and Ash ready to go. It's still going to be not a bad spot. We'll see how this plays out as we're down to our anchors.
Yeah, so having a little bit more than 3 bars gives him a little bit of utility with the EXs as well. He does have, ability to open up his game plan otherwise, but that was a great EX to get through the fireball. Oh, that's unblocked though.
They thought they had the hit, but the 2B, the 6B was too slow. Donka with plenty of money here. Gonna put that sans culotte up that sans culotte.
Almost there. Let's see if he wants to go in all in it. Yes. He's going to get one more? No, not going to go for it.
Okay, showing that respect now and just staring each other down. Donka knowing, I just need a flash kick. An EX flash kick is more than enough to make this finish here. Paradox losing a lot of life. Even a throw would be enough to do it.
Nice roll through the EX Fireball. Even keeping the chip life is such a big deal. Oh, no confirm. Gets a throw afterwards. Situation. Oh, asking him to flash kick. He won't do it.
Overhead! Has to be at level 2! That's huge damage! It's gonna rack up, and there's an OTG at the end of it. Now we're back to the game 1 scenario.
Set up.
Yes, for game, but wakes up not that time! Not that time, Donka said. You thought I would sit and block for once? Oh my goodness, Ed stretching it out like another day in the office.
Oh, what a risky flash kick, especially considering that Paradox showed him, like, hey, you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to do that. And then, you know, when it's supposed to happen, he was like, I bet you won't do it. And then sure enough, Donkey did, ties it up. By the way, guys, first to 3. This is a 3 out of 5 format we're doing in this winners finals here. So that is only game 2.
I'm not trying to see deja vu, all right? I don't want to see the game end the same way because that almost got to that point. So I'm glad that Donka just Beybladed it, let it rip, and said, the time for, like, respect and being scared is over. I got to show you my hand, all right? If I don't do this and you're going to get that 2-0 lead, nah.
Yeah, at a critical point, as you mentioned, right? It could be 2-0 instead of the 1-1, a breaking point in the set.
I love Paradox's smile, though. He's
he understood.
He's having a lot of fun, and that's what I'm here for.
You understand when you put yourself in that position, you're betting, right?
Yeah.
You're just going, I bet you won't do it. And then when he does it, you're like, all right, that's kind of good job, good job.
All right, back to Geese versus Tider in game number 3 here. Oh, gets a grab. Tall, jump in. Another throw into the corner. I love that haul. And then the pose after. So good. Everything is safe. Good luck punishing Geese.
It is very difficult to punish this character. I think he missed a Shippuden right there. Shippuken, sorry.
Let's roll out. And they're still both kind of comfortable, right? They both got a lot of bar on either side. And final Shippuken's going to connect with that recovery on Hyder. It's just so much.
Gained about 10% of that back by dashing with palm strikes.
Oh, could have super extra damage instead. Gets the anti-air, and now has so much momentum and such a big lead here. Doesn't have to do much. Can throw out these Shippudens, and there you go. It's all that Tekken bowling. All that Tekken bowling. Geese's fireball game is just so good now.
Yeah, really worked that sort of sweeping low animation.
And look at this, Paradox losing the Geese early in game number 2. So now doesn't go for the follow-up. Paradox showing respect. I like that.
Yeah, point character game has kind of told the story of the game so far. So see if Donkey can pull it back and try to flip the script a little bit.
Tough though. Paradox happy to block, and what a call out! Tekken bowling at its finest. Oh, big hit, cash out. Yeah, get him out of here. I love that. Like before the pillow even came out.
I know, right? Hard read. But he's going to recover all of that health back, so maybe not a good meter spent for Paradox, all things considered, because now even Donkey has a little bit of a meter lead. Nice to see.
Low away, yeah. Doesn't want to get hit by that overhead. Doesn't want to get duffed. But now it's tough, right? This is Oyashiro with a lot of bar. And can cause insane damage. And it's very hard to zone him. But didn't go for a fireball. Instead went for the dash punch. Cross up. What a trade. Oh, my God. But you know what? ABC.
I can't believe he had it ready. But, maybe I should believe it. 2 bars, though.
Trade. All those trades working out for Donka, though. But now in the corner. Has to be careful. Woo. Yeah, not throwing a fire until he had the chance to, like a safe space. Can finally throw some stuff out. Yep.
Nice.
He has something he wants to show you. Check out my pillow. He's running at you like, look at this. Boom.
Understandable that Donkey had that fireball or that flash kick ready. Pretty much the only way Donkey loses that in one touch was a jump in. So kept that in mind in the back of his head. Knew that was an option that Paradox was going to look for as we get to the anchor character, looking for another fireball skip.
Oh, that's a big hit though. 6B, one of the god buttons. So strong. Slam him down. But nah, Donka finally happy to do wake ups and get that damage. Okay. So, you gotta roll that early. Ain't gonna help much, and Donka ready to finish this out and go up to 1. There it is. Oh, not quite. Okay.
Great stuff. And finally, yep, the story's broken. Point character definitely didn't decide the game this time, able to take it, even though he lost the Hydrant quite handedly, but 3 straight for the Mitten Kun.
Yeah.
And Really good. Honestly, the thing to really note from that is the running flash kicks, right? So like tossing the fireball out, and this is a skill that you can learn definitely with if you play a flash kick character as well. Doing 6-6-3 and then holding down forward afterwards to keep that charge as you run forward, and basically just chase the fireball and look at the sky. And as soon as you see him jump,
every time. And that's been Donka using his flash kicks more liberally. I think that's going to be that's the confidence. You're feeling better about it, and just the committal to that, right? Because that's just a deciding factor. It's always just a stop sign. Because everyone wants to go in, everyone wants to aggress. You start throwing those flash kicks out, you just put this anomaly where it's either Donka wants to make you shift your game plan, or it's supposed to take the free damage. If you're not going to respect it and let it go. So we're going to see Paradox take out one of the Yashiros for Blue Mary here. So it's committing to a switch, and he's locked into Blue Mary no matter what.
So that is the problem with Oyash. I would say that's kind of the biggest problem with the character, is that he doesn't really have specials or anything that he gets to do in neutral. He has to get in, right? Like, he doesn't have any normal or specials he gets to use for chip. He doesn't get to toss fireballs. He doesn't get to just build meter on the other side of the screen when nothing's happening. He's got nothing to do unless he gets in. So maybe feeling like that was a detriment to him, and that was making his game plan a little bit too readable versus a player like Donkey, and now going versus a character like Blue Mary, who actually does get to stay put a little bit more than that, does also want to get in, but has way more avenues of approaching. And on point, nonetheless.
How that hose, though. I mean, Geese did such a good job against the Hydra.
Yeah.
So you're switching up the point matchup, which is a little strange, but, I mean, let's see what Paradox does with it. High mobility and the grappler through and through, so it kind of fits what Oyashiro would want to do, but you have, you got a DP, which is nice. And the dodge, there we go.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good use of the dodge there. Almost as an anti-air to a degree. But now, anti-fireball options on the deck for Blue Mary, but maybe not going to get a chance to use it here after the Oki. Nope, just backs up afterwards. Oki didn't work, just go back to neutral.
Yeah, have to make that space, and again, ABC, baby, use up your bar and the Stinger anti-air. You cannot, this character will not get jumped. No matter how many homies you can bring, there is no way you can just jump this dude. It's impossible.
I got moon slashers for all y'all. Yeah.
He's got 5 fingers, right? Imagine that if he goes for Stinger, just like, all of them gone. All right, CD, and this is all Donka right now. I mean, the swap didn't work out with Blue Mary. Geese maybe can get out the Hyder, but at that point, you don't put the Might and Kun in the Ash.
Well played CD there. And Paradox kind of stretching for an option there. That was maybe an inputter, but a Shatter Strike from downtown.
Tough Donka, happy, comfy. Big showing, no problem.
Definitely this playstyle can frustrate you, especially when you feel like you can't get in.
Well, there goes the big normals coming out, at least from Paradox, trying to bring this back and keep this character alive. Donka living in the corner. He's just chilling. He is happy. The Diamond School of Fighting Games. I'm fine. I'm back here. No problem. Woohoo! Out of there, too. Makes the escape. Even on block would have been fine. And look.
Nice.
Yeah, I got armor. What do you do about it?
Yeah, it's something you don't see all that often, but, one of the things is just Hydra's toolkit so well-rounded and able to go up 2 characters. Blue Mary not working out, and you were saying Geese was working out so well on point,
but
didn't bet on it. But if a character can make a comeback, this is one of them, for sure.
The only one that can do it, too. Last chance for Paradox to stay in winner's side. Donka getting DP'd out. That's a big hit. Here, Paradox gets a grab. Has to get Hydran out immediately, but we're waking up with it. We're ready for it.
Nice to see. Oh, trade.
Ouchie. Running out of time, too. You're not going to get max life back even. In a tough spot, but the whip punch actually right on time. Clocked it out. Wow.
Right on the 32-second mark. Gets the 300 health back. That's the most you can get.
Couldn't ask for a better situation if you're Paradox, but still, here is the problem child. Dennis the Menace coming out once more, and it's like, what do? You get set full screen, cash out. How much you're spending? Not all of it yet.
Advanced strike, looking for that wake-up throw attempt.
Attack, okay. CD, the ow, 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 yep. Flash kick? No, just blocking it out, no problem.
not be able to find that clean hit. I'm sure that's what Paradox wants. Gets a Shatter Strike, though. Gonna scale the combo, so how much he wants to spend on this?
Level 1 is good. Not bad. Good damage.
Yeah.
Up.
One-touch situation now.
For Donkey.
for Donkey, maybe. Gonna spin the level 1! OTG. And Donkey taking themselves into grand finals 3-1 over Paradox. Dropping to losers. So not too far off from that grand finals position, but gonna need another game in order to get.
Committing to their usual squad. It'll be fun to see. A lot on the line here. That top 3 pedestal awaits.
Yeah, we'll see how this one. I believe Rio on point once again. Yes. So maybe considering that they don't want to play that sort of like flash kick versus flash kick sort of play style versus the Might and Kun Hydrant, which would be pretty common. But putting that Rio on point, great character on point, just gets so much value out of a single EX, but also so fundamentally solid. 4-frame 2C means you can just so confidently walk up and react to almost every hop with a great anti-air as we get started.
Speaking of that, jump D, that's a good money maker. Jump D close D, big damage, another big damage here too. Spending a little bit of EX, we're gonna get just a double DP.
Oh my god! Point character damage, okay? Oh my god!
I told you, this man's a living thumb. It's just all he knows is one thing, and that is just to go in and squash anything in front of him.
Put the squeeze on him. Yeah, safe jump set up there.
And chip out. I like that.
Yeah.
Wow. What a dominant start for Jack.
Yeah, that's a very tough situation, but good stuff. You roll OS, the safe jump, and then you DP afterwards for chip. So almost a checkmate situation.
Classic frame trap. Lights into 6A. Okay, thrown for the troubles there, but Jack's still with a humongous lead. Wake up button. Just a, okay.
Nice.
Ignore. And you're pretty much dead. Such a tough spot. BBZ losing all that life for one DP. Deserve it, though.
Honestly, really impressive from Jack. Knew that still was in that close deactivation range. I know it's really good, but still, like, knowing that is what gave him access to that damage. And really reaching there, trying to go for that anti-air Stormbringer, and it did not work out. Jack looks really good in this loser semifinals.
I mean, you bring out 2 characters that Donka plays, you know that, like,
you know
Jack
he knows how to play
feel
against it. Yeah,
right?
that's true. That's
You're
true.
really going to have to show something different or really tighten up. Because already Jump D, Ryu, just unstoppable here until the EX teleport, okay, to start, but you need a lot more than this.
Yeah, but this might be a character he's unfamiliar with. Not a lot of kukris, not at this level, on top of which.
Okay, lucky throw, here we go. Overhead, needs one more here, a little bit of chip, be no problem, but how do you find it? There it is, just jump seed. Okay.
Yeah, jump CD, very weird to deal with as kukri because he kind of retracts his hitbox. Normally, CDs put a hitbox in forward in front of them. This one retracts your own hurt box a little bit more, so kind of weird to deal with. As we get to the Kim, he's shown off so well, gets the low starter, doesn't get the Reckless to confirm.
Not quick enough on that. BBZ will take that to the bank, get a little bit of damage. Nice no tech, just to avoid the meaty sand. And Jack, still in a good spot, has 3 bars ready to go. 1, knockdown, here we go. How much are you willing to spend?
Oh, guard cancel, still gets thrown.
Activate, getting Q with it, not cute enough though. Plus frames, challenging, not a problem.
Yeah, that's a weird thing to max off of because it's 2 hits. So even if you try to counter hit max confirm out of the air, the second hit's going to make it a it's going to flip them out,
exactly,
right? So you either do it on the first one, and then I'm not sure if Kim has a combo off that, to be honest. Or you just, a weird situation. But the bad situation is that it spent 2 bars for almost nothing. And now it's in BVC. It's possible for BVC to make this comeback. Wait a minute.
That sand pillar was off the screen. That was not a good look. End. And now we're just at chip. Or just slap him across the chest. We got the chops. As BBZ, like unfortunate input error cost him everything there. Because it was such a good look after Jack spent all those resources. So now Jack up 1 game, needs 1 more to go to take BBZ out of the tournament at 4th place.
Select order.
Expecting the Hydrant to go on point now. Just have a little bit longer normal. We'll still deal with Rio. No! Kukri on point. Hydrant Anchor. Interesting.
I think it's maybe a response to the Rio. We saw how well it did when it was the last character against Rio. Maybe that can be a deciding factor and keep both of the Charge Boys in a safe little spot. We'll see if that works out, though.
I kind of, on paper, I don't like it because Kukri doesn't have an anti-air. His anti-air is teleport. His anti-air is to not be there. So, and Rio's jump-ins are really strong. Jump D and Jump CD are both incredible jump-ins, and it was one of the reasons why Jack was doing so well in that set. So maybe avoid that altogether. Maybe that's the gameplay, just not be in that range to begin with.
We'll see. Jack ready with those DPs, though, so BBZ can't be frisky with their own jumps. And the first sand that comes out, getting the jump. Plus frames, yep. And a lot of guard pressure, but okay, good. Sand total.
One of the best changes that Rio got is that if you mess up EX on Redskin, then you still get, CD afterwards. So you're still plus. What's the worst that can happen?
All right, interesting spot. BBZ in a rough spot, and those anti-airs making their mark. There's the wake-up grab, though. Last chance to teleport. Overhead, some damage, but need a lot more. Yeah, no good. Can't win that EX war when you don't have EX.
Yeah, it's hard to expect the EX Fireball from Rio, too, because normally his Fireball only goes, a third of the screen. So then all of a sudden there's a full screen one that you're not prepared for. Super strong Fireball, though. One of the best EX Fireballs in the game for its speed.
Ooh, wait a minute. Chance for BBZ. If you can get rid of Rio quick, it'll be a big boon. As BBZ struggled against his character, gets the punish with the far C. And all right, we got a match. BBZ getting Rio finally out of there with not too much damage, right?
Yeah, finally didn't, tax the whole team in order to get him out of there. But it's still, now you're dealing with Kim from damage to damage.
Oh, wow, what a block. I like that. Nicely done. Big damage off that, too. Into just pillow, into big chillin'. But Jack makes the read with the guard cancel. Massive damage incoming in again. Just breaking in the first guard pillow. Gonna get out of there and get that punish.
Yeah, using that EXDP at the end there to make sure that we get a great Oki setup afterwards. But BBZ plays it really well. Gets out the corner. Boop, boop.
Needs 1 more here, but all this room in the world.
Oh, no!
Never mind.
Never mind. I mean, if he's not going to do anything, I guess I'd say never mind too. But can he do 1 more after this? Oh!
Maybe they didn't believe he'd go all in on it, but BBZ let it rip. And now, finally, for the first time in the set, has a lead.
It looked like he was trying for safe jump timing, and I think you have to manually do that one. So, could be kind of tough. Either way, jacking off. Anchor character.
Nice command grab. Yeah, we got those. We got everything. And that's going to get a little bit of life back. There's the punish, no problem.
Nice. Meterless punish as well. Going to get all of his health back. Greatest thing about this character on Anchor is that he basically needs no meter to operate. So whatever you do in front of him, it's okay. Like 2 bars is more than enough to clean up this round.
Yeah, 1.5 even, right? That's the moneymaker right there. Having just that resource to get so much meter back and then get massive damage. The first crouch C or close to that hits is going to be insane. Nice. Very even here.
Oh, trade.
Yeah.
You see Jack way more active in this game than BBZ. Guard cancel, punish. Gonna spend it.
All right. Massive damage. Just needs 1 more of those. 1 more EX Stinger. And that's it. Go to hell. Wait, no. That's a big spin.
Yeah, level 2.
Doesn't go for more fingers, though. Could have got a little more damage.
Yeah, usually you see 2 stingers there. Maybe not from Wake Up. I'm not sure, to be honest, but still tenuous from both of them. Guard cancel.
No, but didn't get as much as they could. Jack has a bigger chance here, but BBZ on his last legs. That's the last EX he can spend as well. Cool crossover. Chip or Pixels gets the escape, but gets the anti-air, and Jack takes the set. 2-0 as BBZ, unfortunately, did not capitalize on the...
Also, going back to the old team, we saw the Blue Mary for a second in the winners final set, dropping back to the double Yash plus Geese versus Jack. And that's what worked for him in winner semifinals, so understandably going back to that team. But we'll see how this one plays out.
I like Gee's point for anybody. I'm not like too worried about it, but I mean Rio can answer back no problem. Awesome jump beat. That's a good start for Paradox. We're even going to spend the bar just to get that extra credit. I don't need Oki, I just want damage. Oh, angry. I like it. We are whiffing. But the jump's going to work. Jack going to get big damage here.
Gonna go for the double DP combo. That combo is so good because DP's built so much meter. So when you're playing Point Rio, the double DP combo is so good for keeping up that meter and still doing damage. Paradox able to blow up that guard cancel opportunity and takes the first round pretty handily. Sucks to lose that after you spend the bar for it, but
it's like guard canceling against Geese. That's just rough though. It's not like Rapuka doesn't come out of pressure, right?
Yeah.
It's all about the palms, and you're not going to be able to stop the palms or get anything like big advantage. So Paradox is milking their opportunity here. Jack though getting a big flash pick.
nice.
Nice punish.
Paradox has done that before, even in the previous set, but maybe a little bit greedy, maybe missed double buttons for the EX flash kick, but yeah, that's what you're looking for in that situation. Lost a lot of damage. He's gonna lose a bit of health because he didn't kill before 42 seconds.
Unfortunate situation there is Paradox. Happy that the screw up allowed us a big combo just so they can max out their meter, make the most of it, and now we got Kim versus Yashiro back on the scene. Oh, no good.
Scary situation, actually one touch away from losing the Kim.
Look at me. He's gonna let Jack really tie this up. Gonna get that extra damage. Yep, knock down 2 and now in the lead.
Oh my god, spent the meter for it.
Hell yeah. How much more are we gonna spend? Level 1 just to ensure the knockdown. Keep your jump safe. Force Jack to guess. And there it is. Into the run and grab. Doesn't even need to finish the combo. Whatever.
Yeah, so he's not been going for the safe jump setups or the cross-up setup either, right? He's been going for the rush grab into kind of like a will I, won't I command grab sort of situation. And it's been working out for him. Oh my god.
That was a whiff. 6B.
Did you match that in block stun? Why did it come out so fast?
It was either a fireball might come out or a whiff, I guess. And Paradox said it money, baby. That's kind of wild. That's the second time I've seen that super, and I've only seen that super.
Like in history
I've only
of
seen
15.
that super in training mode, just messing around. That's it.
It's because this level 1 super, the command grab one, or the hit grab one, is so valuable, right? It does so much damage for him. So you almost always see meter spent on that.
Nice. And then up back, just getting tagged. Jack making the most of it, but now down to our final characters as a full healthy Ashiro coming in with plenty of resources versus the higher 1 bar. But that's almost 1.5 bars. Big damage incoming if Jack can find the hit.
Oh! First time we've seen the Shatter Strike out from Paradox.
Boom. All right. Nice. Try to overhead again, but Jack ready for it. Try to command grab 2. No good.
Spending a lot of meter on the EX Moon Slashers, though, so not going to have access to those better combos anymore.
Didn't get a jump C into crouch C. And now in a tough spot, Paradox needs 1 hit, and that's it.
However, 2-touch situation for Jack. Doesn't go for the EX Stinger combo. Maybe too close to the wall or not in a great space in relation to the wall. Gets opened up afterwards. Yeah. Could be tough, right? Because the wall bounce combos are a little bit wonky in certain ranges and for certain characters. So maybe felt like because he was in that specific range, wasn't sure which side he was going to bounce on. Therefore, you don't know which way you're supposed to input it. And just wanted to go for a simpler combo there and keep the corner positioning. Understandable. Tough, though, as the first game will go to Paradox. Hopefully Silent, though, feels... Oh, sorry, Mr. Jack. Feels confident, though, because he did pull it back quite a lot after losing the Rio handedly.
Well, game number 2, we got a full set to make adjustments and try to see what we can make the most of it. As right now, Jack, early lead, getting some tags. But it's going to be tough. Finds the first DP, though. Always ready with that and gets the sweep with the pressure. It's a good spot here. Got to be respectful. Try to go for a counter. Didn't work out.
Nice. Going to spend it.
All right. Chip or anything will be no problem here. As now, Paradox, not much he can do in this situation.
Yeah, tough situation, especially against Rio. almost can down back his way into a win at that point. Jack flips the script, is the one who takes out the point character handedly himself. Spends a lot of meter for it though, so gonna have to build a little bit before he gets to that next spot. Wasn't able to confirm that 6A, but still in a good position here. Oh, great whiff punish with the rush grab.
I love that move so much. But even better from Rio. That's Ken. Hard knockdown, and then doesn't want to overcommit to like the stage jump setup afterwards, but happy to just put pressure on him. But in the corner now though, oh, what a whiff punish. Nice.
Double DP. Look how much meter that builds, man. It's so good.
And then, all right, Jack with the big lead. Rio Sakazaki, the moneymaker out here.
That's why he's so good on point. That double DP combo builds so much meter. It's like an EX isn't actually worth an EX. It's like worth half that for him.
Wasn't ready for the parry, though. What a round start. Paradox. Been in the situation before against Donka, where it's just the anchor Yashiro, but swing and swinging. I like it.
Yeah. You see confidence with the Rio right now. Staying put, playing small.
Ooh. It's adding up. The damage is coming through, but the punish. Ah, nice landing. Should be enough. Just keep it simple. No problem there. Good follow-up to get ensure the ending. And Paradox is going to get a little bit of life back, not the max, but Yashiro still with plenty of bar. And if you can make quick work of Kim, can answer back and make this count, but you know, can't overextend. Kim is ready to bust out with 3 bar and make that damage stick.
Funnily enough, he's in kill range. 3.5 and 700 for Kim is like just enough for it. Maybe not off lights. He can prove me wrong though.
We're gonna cash out the 1 damage. Happy to get that at least. Level 2, the launch, extra credit. And now 1 hit, anything will do.
Really high jump A, no response, and staying put in front of his opponent, letting him hang himself, and ties up the games 1-1. Reminder, we are in losers finals, so this is a 1-3 format to get to grand finals.
Yeah, good response. I mean, that Rio getting that early lead, and then it's just that anchor Yashiro going up against a mountain, cannot climb, and Paradox has to be careful here. They won that game against Donka in that first game, and then they couldn't keep that momentum afterwards. Now Jack, with that their game on the board for themselves, tying things up. Paradox has to stay solid. Has to stay. You got to stay on top of it because you don't want to falter the same way. Here we go. Game number 3, a very important match. Whoever goes up 2-1 makes such a huge lead. To me, in a 1-3 set, game number 3 is the most important.
Right. This is the breaking point, right? Game 2, game 3 can spell everything for a set. We're now on game 3 here. Who's going to take the lead? Rolls himself into the corner, though. Nice whiff punish with the 6B.
And we're slugging it out. And Rio's life is just evaporated. I love seeing that close being combos, too. Double kick. Cancelable, big damage. Paradox waking up, saying, all right, hold on. We're making this a brawl.
So the point has kind of told the story a little bit for this set so far. Both characters, when the point has won, they've won the set. But now Jack getting really aggressive with the EXTPs has not worked out for him in game 3 so far.
Yeah, a little too spicy, paying the price, and Geese is willing to take that tax, willing to take you for all you're worth, and Kim's pockets now empty, and Geese just unleashed. Big lead, turning this around, and I don't know what you do here as Hyder.
Good thing is that not much changes. This character just gets to play fundamentally solid, and pretty much the game plan stays put, right? Level 1, Stinger. Gonna spend the EX?
Wants the damage, cashing up for the stage jump, no problem, but no close D, unfortunately.
Oh,
almost tragic. Could have been worse, though.
it could have been worse, for sure. All that recovery and kind of both players not expecting that situation. Gets a big jump in.
That's important. Nice. Don't want to spend any more from it, but gets a grab, and this is one more. Anything will do. Hey.
Yeah, tough punish, especially guard cancel with having so many invulnerability frames. It's tough to deal with that post-guard roll situation, so understandably gets thrown there. Even if you're ready for it, sometimes it can throw you off guard. And Jack on the way to recovery here. This is the first step, getting rid of the Geese. Now has to deal with the Oyash.
Yeah, so the run-up, gets the anti-air command grab. We're going to spend that money, make this damage count, because even though it's a command grab, because it Does it grab some people standing? There's no scaling. It's full damage. That's half your life gone for jumping. That'll learn you. Reset. Okay. Just a punish. And here we go. Important here for Jack to make the most of this.
Stay safe side that time. Whoa, what a read. Already had that out as soon as he got up in the air.
And we're going to a game number 4 with Paradox with the lead 2-1 as just a call out to snatch Jack out of the sky. What a commitment. But it was a commitment that got a win.
Yeah, maybe the pressure got to him. Maybe Paradox just made all of the right reads. You know, no one expects a double DP, right? Like one after another. But I mean, Paradox made the reads, and it paid off dividends.
That's the funny thing about the character, right? Like, okay, Paradox has shown that he's willing to just regular command grab. Like, you put a little pressure, he's happy to get that snap. So, like, okay, I'm going to jump over it. Jack made the read, like, okay, it's going to be the grounded one. And, like, we're playing 3D chess. Paradox is ready for it. Game number 4, Paradox, 1 game away from the run back against Donka. Jack needs to win 2 just to stay in it and stay in the tournament. Can Paradox Geese do what he did in game 3 to get that lead, maintain it with a counter, get that jump D out of here?
3-frame anti-air. Just have to make sure that they are pressing the button.
Okay. Gets a grab, takes their turn, makes it work.
Same side that time. Yeah, run it up. Nice confirm!
Bye-bye. There we go, the answer back. And again, that's just a kind of a classic, right? Lights into 6A from Rio. You're always expecting it to hit because someone's always pressing something when it is a really solid frame trap. And it blows it up. He's long gone here, and that's a big problem to eliminate.
That confirm is not easy, by the way. You have to put some time into training mode in order to get that down. But great read from Paradox. Almost did it before the fireball came out.
Making the most of it. No Oki really off of the EXOTG, but gets hit by the cross-up.
Cross-up heavy Tatsu. Probably missed double buttons, or maybe didn't have enough meter. I actually didn't see. But unfortunate in the end of things, and going to get rid of this character.
And gets enough life back either way. So honestly, no harm, no foul.
Yeah, all things considered, a chance for both players, and chance failed for both players to get into the next one. Jack will be quite happy that Paradox doesn't have that meter just yet, so access to the big damage not quite there. On the other side of Jack, though, 2 bars means massive amounts of damage if we can find that opening.
So now we have the meter, we have the resources we want if you're Paradox. Losing the life, nice backdash, get the full jump, and these regular jumpers that work so well. Paradox keeps getting tagged, losing all this life from it, and then a frame trap again, no problem. Jack takes that and making it work, giving enough gap and enough room for Paradox to hang himself consistently.
Really, really like that reset because he knew that the even spending meter at the end of that wasn't going to lead to a kill. So you might as well just go for a reset there and try to mix them up in a different way.
Wow. Nice, I like that reversal, cashing out super fast. Right, good start. Even better DP though from Paradox, but it need much more than that though. And then Jack ready for it.
Goes for the cross up that time. A little bit too far forward.
Spend it, I like it. 1 touch away now from Jack. Time is up 2-2 here.
Put himself in the corner.
Hey, he got an EX flash kick ready to go. Yenzan is on deck, crouching ready for you to Paradox to do something scary. And finds the air Hangetsan into the EX. 2-2, we're down to our final game here in Losers Finals. Paradox or Jack, 1 game away from making it to Grands, getting a fight against Donka and getting a bigger piece of that delicious prize pool, courtesy of Texas Showdown and SNK.
Yeah, a great change of pace, a lot of great reward from the Rio that time. Not throwing the character away, which I think was kind of the big issue, was getting a little bit too antsy and trying to bet a little bit too hard on those wake-up DPs. But got a lot of reward. Start off strong here. Really looking, both players really jockeying for that position here. Really looking for that moment that finally opens up their offense, but both players knowing how tense this situation is, not trying to give anybody the big opening, but Paradox coming out on the upper end of these small interactions. Running up to that space. Scary because Paradox has been willing to use that 6B, I was about to say. Fireball negated. Fireball once again. Trying to control that space. Great confirm once again! Has had these 6A confirms on deck. Goes for the cross-up that time. Nice block from Paradox. Great stagger pressure from Jack. Gonna need one more though. Ooh, actually just mashed on Wake Up! Seeing those EX parries so often, Jack thought he can mix it up a little bit, but Paradox actually mixing up his own tendencies there. Slightly negative in the EXDP, the classic. First time he's shown that one, though, in this set so far. Working out for Jack. Needed to do something. Definitely, those rounds have gotten away from him in this tournament in general. So closing that out, a big win for him. But Paradox going into this round with Oyash with 3.5 bars. 1.5 too much in order to get rid of a character. Just needs to find the opportunity. As I was saying before, the big thing for this character needs to get in. Jack gets a big combo here. Goes for the knockdown, pushing towards the corner. Trying to jump away from the throw attempt that time we often see from Paradox after the guard roll. Guard cancel, pushing them towards the corner. Jump CD. Guard cancel. I mean, has a lot more meter, right, than Jack, so willing to spend it on the utility here. EX flash kick once again. EX command grab from him. And finally, Paradox might be able to get started.
Just needs the one, right? Just needs the one and gets the setup, gets the pressures, and EX flash still available with the backdash. I like Paradox not pressing because the Kagetsan could have came out, but now throw it away, just trying to get a grip. And now Jack, one character away from getting into grand finals. Just has to seal the deal here on the Yashiro. 2 bars, not a lot, but the clean hit actually. Nice start. Kim going out really fast. Gotta be careful.
Keep it simple there.
Punish, make it count.
He's done so well. Not going to spend a lot yet because it's early in the time, right? So you don't want to spend until you have the opportunity to kill. That was his opportunity right there, but doesn't confirm it.
Right, jumps in the corner, no problem here. Jack with the 1 bar, any single hit, a counter hit, whatever it takes, but oh, bonks him on the head. And Paradox surviving with half left on his last character, has a little bit in the tank, but Hydern, full life, all the resources in the world. It's coming down to these next hits.
Tough situation here because anything kills at this point. Well, not anymore. Spends a bit of that meter on the guard cancel.
Guard break, imminent. Paradox getting out of dodge, avoiding it, getting it back, and not in a bad spot.
Trying to look for that fireball.
Gets a hit. Have to finish. Make it simple. No, doesn't get the super. Unfortunate.
Oh, look
activates. Oh no, that's all the bar gone for the side of Jack.
Gonna spend some in on the guard cancel. Yeah, just get rid of it so you can start building some meter back. But Paradox has an opportunity here. Half bar gives you access to it.
That's a start. And again, Paradox, big hit OTG. Gonna go for just the meaty here. Big blocks from Jack. Has the EX available as well. Has the meter advantage too. Gets the crossover. Chip damage incoming, and that's gonna do it as Jack with the slow burn EX takes the set 3-2, eliminating Paradox at 3rd place and makes their way to grand finals. Do they have enough left in the tank though to take on Donka?
Like, what is
I finally hear.
What is this magical tool?
This is KOF music. What the heck? Anyway, here we go. Our potential reset in Silence, aka Jack's grasp. Needs to win 3. Bring Donka down to losers. Donka, 1 set, and you're the champ. Here we go, Grand Finals, Texas Showdown, KOFXV. First combo list from Jack. First blood and the EX. Let's go.
This is first combo in the game, does 50%. That's why this character is so good, man. Punishes you so hard.
Oh, nice parry into the crouch A's. Little light damage can add up, and now Donka just stuck in a rock in a hard place.
Ooh, looking for that footsies. Farsi gets another jump in. Not even gonna meter. A strong first round for Jack.
When I say rock in a hard place, I don't know which one Rio is. It could be either
He's
or. That's
both.
the hard part right there. But Jack strikes first blood, carrying momentum from that loser's finals a little bit. Donka getting crossplay overhead, okay. Chop. But this is Donka's best character. The Might and Kun does so much, it does so well.
I would say that even that he's kind of formulated his play style around this character in this game, right? Hydran coming out a little bit after his buffs. Level 1.
Oh yeah, like the damage, a little extra credit, and now we're just sitting pretty. Want to get Rio out of here, but comfortably,
Help.
right? Don't take a big damage.
Help!
Oh,
Nice confirm!
We're going all the way in. I love it. What a hit. Run that clock, too. Make that time run down.
Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Possible that you can confirm that fireball in that position, but it's space dependent, so very scary. If you whiff it, you lose. Didn't want to go for it. Understandable, because Jax had the confirms on deck for his Rio.
Clean. Already half-life gone on Might and Kun. Came with that 2-bar. Can do so much here. Gets the extra credit, but drops the Yenzan. Needed that so bad for some big damage. They had to kill off the character, essentially. Wow. Okay.
Gets that close D. Does hit jumpers. So great tool to use when you're trying to throw.
That's it. Down he goes. No problem. Jack up. 1.5 characters, and then some with that life he's going to get back. All down to Ash, and Donka warming up his hands, just trying to get back in the groove. Pass 4-bar with the Ash. And actually not a bad spot. If you can get rid of Tim pretty easily, you can build that bar back to the problem to go for some of those big combos.
So I really like talking about this character because from behind, they become pretty unique, right? The health almost doesn't matter at this point. You're just looking to get a couple of combos and blow them up. And you just need to find those opportunities to do that. That's now on access for Donkey. If they can find the hit at this position, they can kill with 3 bars.
Oh, don't see either. That's a start. If they don't have to spend bar at all, it'd be no problem. They can go for a super and just make it count and save all that status lot for the Hydran. Okay. Still needs to finish it off. Still meter here. Jack just needs 1 hit to kind of keep this competitive even with the Kim.
Just outside of that 2C range. Looking for it.
And CD, nicely done. Donka now kind of in a winning position, honestly. Has everything that they need to make Ash blow up. I mean, that's a 3-bar Hydran. One crouch light and half your life, but oh boy.
Took 200 damage in fireballs alone. But yeah, now we're in death range. Looking for that hit. Flash kick.
Oh, the hit, no activation off of that, but happy to take the damage here from playing fundies. And that's the activation. Let's see, just keep it simple. No, the drop and the punish! Oh no!
Great punish! Level 2.
And
Level 3.
go to heaven. Woo! Big win, and Jack swinging it back, saying, that was no problem. I had all the time in the world to chill out, take a drink, no problems there. And just that long range of Hydran, being able to hit a crouch B and get a full combo on a punish like that, where you're just like, those dancers' legs do wonders.
There might be a couple characters in the cast that wouldn't have access to that, right? So great presence of mind there. Great presence of mind, especially when you don't expect the drop. You know, I mean, that's not where you expect the drop for Ash combos. Usually it's a little bit later, right, when they're doing the juggles. So kept it on the ball there, but definitely the Rio, the big problem in this first set. The running DP to start off, setting it.
Wait, Donka committing to the anti-air, then that close D doing good stuff. It's just a great standing low all day, every day, man. That button is ridiculous. I mean, Rio with the same thing, right? His own stand, he does the same thing there. It's kind of a good tool.
Goes for the safe jump setup. Knows that Donkey wants to flash kick those situations. But good on Donkey, recognizing that.
Okay, not going to challenge in that scramble range. Big lead here for now for Donka, as he just, ABCs, baby. Even uses the crouch D to move forward since it pulls like Hyder just a little bit towards the opponent. My favorite part about crouch D is you can whip cancel it. It's ridiculous that this character with such a long range sweep can just whip cancel it even into a shatter strike. It's like, all right, sure, guy, whatever.
Oh, gonna get a big jump in past the fireball towards the corner too, where Kim can extend his damage.
Nicely done, big hit.
Oh, empty low. Oh, gets out of the corner. Yeah, gonna spend meter here. Gonna get great damage and some health back. And the setup, no, just meaty fireball instead.
Keep it safe, all right. Just wants to run that clock, and the time just goes down little by little. You know, as soon as they jumped in, they gave up that, right? So
yeah,
Donka got, missed timing on it. In this game, you cannot jump, and if you land and your opponent catches you crouching down, you will get punished. There is recovery.
Don't expect a CD to hit like that, but Mike Coons will do that.
He does a little ball. He just curls up in a little ball and takes a nap. Guitar. Nice done. Extended two with the hard knockdown afterwards. Beautiful combo.
Great combo. Great chase down. Pushing Donkey to the corner there. Not the right option.
And gets the punish. Jack's looking good here. Mike Kun almost down. Yeah, run up grab. No problem. Even the wake up, the pillar would have just gotten thrown out. No fear here as Jack is on pace to go up 2-0.
Jack's actually had a really good read on Donkey so far. Normally you see almost everybody else that Donkey has beat them almost on anti-airs alone. But Jack's had actually a great recognition of when he's charging and when he's not. And is going to show him how to do it himself.
I learned from you, Donka. My ABCs, it's a big damage extension here. Level 1 after the launch. And you just see the hurting that gets put on and the manic meter game on Jack. One more touch, and that'll be a wrap.
Yeah, 2C opened now into a combo. That's going to be it. Kim running 3 characters straight and taking the second game in this grand final set.
Did you mean my neutral skip anti-fireball tools also plus on block and on a hit? It ground bounces into a free follow-up?
Neutral skips. Ugh.
I mean, it's mostly a call-out, but it is a great call-out. I mean, that EX, it's one of those like little buffs, big buffs, honestly, that it got like a while back to make it just like this magic like tool just to throw out under pressure and make fireball characters like hate their lives.
Jack has played really well against all of Donkey's fireball characters. That's definitely been a big reason why he's up 2-0. Job's not done yet. Not only this set, but going to need the one afterwards. And that's what I was talking about before. Sometimes that spacing can be a little bit weird, and sometimes you don't want to go for that confirm. Went for it that time. Didn't get punished that hard, though, so all things considered, not so bad.
The amount of grabs Jack is getting, and then finding the cross-up afterwards. He's looking dangerous, level 1. Make that damage stick, and we are getting ever closer to that reset.
Yeah, I love putting Hydrant on Anchor because it gives you access to let your character spend meter whenever they want, right? Because the last character doesn't need that much meter in order to be effective.
Parry, and then just a close C to finish the job. Out goes Hydrant, and little by little, Jack cementing their dominance here.
Yeah, I really like the no cancel on the parry. Sometimes real players will just cancel because they hear the parry animation. That time understood that the cross-up was basically going to let everything whiff, so just a close C. Afterwards, gets a big jump in!
Bye-bye, Mike and Kun. Okay, too far to get the close C to EX, but look at this pressure. Look at the setup. Just more grabs as taking advantage of the fact that Donka is just holding down back.
I love the advanced strike setup there. Try to go for it. That's a great punish with the Farsi. A little bit too far for the double DP. Doesn't get punished hard for it, though.
Okay, chance for Donka. Get rid of Rio with the same side jumping. Doesn't finish the job. Doesn't want to send the bar. Ah! Okay, y'all calm down. Y'all calm down. They're smiling because they're getting a little sloppy, but it's funny. They're wild now.
Oh, missed punishes on both sides made the game so wild. But yeah, hopefully come out. Great confirm off the counter hit jump CD.
Nice punish for the sweep. But hey, Donka challenging more overhead. Not committing anything more besides that.
Yeah, he's betting on it, right? Didn't want to activate because he didn't want to spend all that meter, because if he gets his character out of the way, he can put himself in a really great position.
So much chip. That's going to do it. I like to call out the heavy version of Hangetsan. It's going to do 3 hits. So much chip damage to finish off. Poor little Mighten-kun, and now reset point. Ash is all that stands in the way, but this 4-bar Kim will evaporate the Frenchman with the French manicure.
Best thing about Ash is that you can consider both the meter and the health a resource in a different way, because you can use your health to get your meter back, but you do need to get rid of the character in front of you.
My favorite part, though, is Kim doesn't care about that health. That is not a factor
That is true.
anymore.
4
At this
bars?
point, there's an early jump.
He can actually kill right here. I mean, he could have killed 2.5 bars ago, but like he can definitely kill almost off anything in this situation.
That's why he's happy to spend it on a blowback, just to make sure, hey, make you spend your bar, Donka, which is only half, not so bad.
Oh, didn't get punished for the roll. Oh, big jump in! Maximo confirmed, make it nice and simple. No!
Did not follow up, but still is in max mode. There's the neutral skip, 1 more to go down the fireball, has 1.5 available. Nice. Even tried to delay coming down with the EX step kicks, trying to find something there, but Donka weathers the storm.
Oh, big drop here. Thankfully, doesn't have much to go, but this is a tense situation. Oh, did you get it? Yes! That's not going to finish it off, though. Going to need 1 more touch. And these characters have the same amount of health right now. It doesn't look like it, but that 5 bars on the side of Ash means it could spell death on 1 hit. Just needs to find the right one.
Throw the crossover and catches it. Reset from Jack as he takes it comfortably with a 3 straight, putting Donka down to the loser side. And now we're going to be in for our final match between these two, as they're just, they're going through the motions of having battled against each other countless times. But it's Donka on the back foot right now and not really having like a game or a shine. Hasn't even only got down to the Haiden like that 1 time, right? So a little tough here.
Yeah, it's been pretty difficult for Donkey to get started. I feel like that Silence had a really good read on the approach overall. But the thing is that I feel like more often than not, Jack's gotten a lot more reward out of the situations that he's put himself in, where Donkey has actually dropped a lot of that. So switching it up. Let's see how we go in this loser side of Grand Finals, and this is what I'm talking about.
That's the second time we saw the whiff cancel just get blown up, but Donka gets a little something, gets a little life back. Is back in the driver's seat, has an opportunity here. They really haven't had too much with the hider.
Unfortunately, that drop combo in the corner lets Donkey get out.
Okay. Stops the jump, gets the whip punish, no full combo, but it's very even here.
Looking for that far C whiff punish into something good. His hit confirms have been really good, but unfortunately got to pay the price for dropping that combo in the corner. Donkey finally winning the point war here in this grand final set.
That's a start. That's a start. Fresh set, fresh mindset. As right now, Donka backing it up, making that space. You want Kim to use the meter to get past the fireballs, or at least run into stuff, get some damage, and let Donka have this room. Nice. Crouch C again. Level 1, give me that life back too. Really good.
Great damage here. Going to put himself at a healthy lead. Just getting some health back with the Stormbringer, shoving him towards the corner. Just a run up close B. Gets the hit. Going to max mode and make sure. And the value that Kim has with Quick Max, unlike a lot of other characters, being able to spend it on a double level 1.
And that was so fast, any other combo might not have killed before. After would kill for 42 seconds. So it gets all the life back too. Just timed it immaculately. That is a man who watches the screen. He sees everything and knows it,
Jack's Kim has been very, very impressive. I mean, has all of the combos down. His routing's not easy. You don't get to pick the same combo for every situation. But he's really put time into this character. Guard bar, though, taxed on Dake's side, gets a hit, and that's going to alleviate some of the pressure.
doesn't want to spend any more, which is fine. And there's the answer to advancing strike. The roll forward shuts it down, and huge damage from Jack.
Goes for the hard knockdown situation here. Woo! Confirming off the overhead. One more.
And there we go. Nice and throwy. Taking a big shot. I love what Donka did with the advancing strike, but the problem is you have one answer to make sure you punish it, the roll forward. Then taking advantage of the big combo, the overhead, the grab to deny any kind of wake up from Donka. Down to the Ash again.
Donkey probably going to look forward to trying to get rid of this character without spending too much meter, and then give access for themselves for the one touch. Great Oki situation afterwards. Yep. Surprisingly, Jack's gotten more flash kicks on Donkey than the opposite.
Donka not willing to commit to that heavy, but now Jack is just taking the damage. The delay throw, just waiting for Donka, who's not waking up for grabs, respecting a lot on the defense, and now Jack one hit away from finishing the job on game number 1 of the reset.
Oh,
there we go. Clean hit, and again, I love that. Saw the EX Fireball, ran up afterwards. EX, just his new move is so good.
it's very
That
good.
hop forward,
Yeah.
the EX version being able to go through fireballs and just have that power behind it. The heavy version going really far, being at advantage, but also being cancelable to make it tricky. It's just all these little things, and it's hard to keep track of so much. But Jack just relentless, despite how well that went for Donka on the points. Just Donka could not keep that footing and make it count.
Yeah, he's done, honestly, there's so many great reads on the side of Jack. There's also the Might Kun versus Kim round where he just did empty jump throw to kill, right? He's recognizing, like, this guy's not flash kicking. So I'm just going to pretend like I'm doing some kind of jump situation and then throw him afterwards, because it's just, he's got a read on how he wants to play. All right, safe jump setup. Oh, no, actually goes for the cross up.
I love it. Jump B and all data confirmed.
Donkey is not flash kicking on his flash kick team, and Jack's taking advantage.
There you go. Okay, finally. Gets one.
There
gets
we
two in a
go.
row. A little something, but you only get so many opportunities that Jack is giving you to really let that rip, and it's tough. There's the stinger. There's something. Donkey needs a clean hit. He needs a crouch C confirm. He needs to get a nice Stormbringer.
Oh, whiffed it. Mashing that 2D in a block stun in case anything does happen. Pretty common for KOF, obviously. Some things push out in that way. So, but I mean, the Rio is still looking really, really strong.
Good. And there's the parry.
Oh.
Jump D again. Doesn't get the full combo.
Great confirm, though. He did it. Confirming not when to do the combo is just as important as confirming the combo.
I love that so much. Fireball, no extension, but the run-up grab. Grabbing and grappling this young boy just running up to him. His Donka's just sitting pretty.
He is trying to get him to flash kick so hard. And Donkey won't do it, maybe to his own detriment even.
He's learned his ABCs, and it's actually the bad part.
Ooh.
Oh, the slug! The haymaker into the full hit. You're gonna die. Okay, no, not quite.
One more.
But there we go. Gets the
Okay,
wake.
all right. Finally pulls it out. Pulls it out at the right moment, almost losing the character for it, but, you know, it's still, I mean, what do you do, though? I mean, all you can say about Rio, you can say about Kim. This character has been so good for Jack. CD, counter hit confirm, gets the combo.
Oh my God, Jack again. This Kim. His Kim is one of a kind.
Dude, it's so
and
sick.
It is the ace in the team right now. Hydern is on the bench. He's having a beer and a cig, and he's just happy. He's chilling right now.
Jack's feeling, what are you doing? What are you doing? He's feeling it in a way that maybe he shouldn't feel like. All right, let's see. We've yet to get Donkey to get like a kill off of this. Yeah, it's been a lot of drops. He's finished one combo and it wasn't even for a kill.
Oh, nice. Gets a punish on that. Finally stopping that move from being the tear that it's been right now. But Jack trying to find extra damage in some way, shape, or form.
Oh, didn't have the flash kick ready. Didn't expect it with the big jump in. But yeah, Silent's not happy there. Surprising considering that, like, he's done so well in that matchup. And he's actually in a great position still, but expects more from his own character.
But now it's still the Hydran though, full life and plenty of bar. There is no touch of death. Todd ain't here to help Ash out, all right?
So as your Ash player, you're sacrificing your life in this situation in order to get some meter back. You're not dead just yet, but it's gonna get pretty close. And playing against Hydran means you're constantly getting further away from that 700 range.
Oh my God, get the extension, the perfect timing of that into the EX Stormbringer. If you hit that EX Moon Slash high enough, one hit away. Jack just needs a grab and a hit, but Donka now has to spend it without going to Defense Kulat.
Good damage, but yeah, now you're pretty much disarmed. Like, you don't have anything to be afraid of in that situation. And Donkey felt like he had to spend it because he wasn't getting any reward out of his meter holding it in other situations.
And now Donka just putting on the phone. The headset just came off, wasn't really vibing with it, so trying to change something that's in his control. Putting on whatever music, maybe he wants to not hear the game, not hear us.
Understandable.
Yeah, I'd mute me too sometimes. It's fine. I understand. No problem.
I would never. Not in a million years. But there is something to say about creating a consistent environment, right? That's one of the things that top players do quite often. You'll see a lot of players actually play music at offline tournaments in order to create a more consistent environment for themselves, a lot less variables with the sounds around them or maybe the monitor or anything like that, allows themselves to play a little bit more consistently. So I can understand that. Trying to go into this one more time, but Silent 5 straight here has looked so dominant on his first two characters. I was afraid that maybe he wasn't warmed up on the Hydran, but looked good once it had to be pulled out once again, and another big jump in.
At crouch, D just meeting Doom, half their life already erased. Gets a tech on the grab. Has been getting gripped up constantly, so nice tech just to get some space here, but Jack putting another pressure. Unstoppable anti-airs, just everything working out with a small punch, but too far. Little things just hurting Donka bit by bit as Jack has a lead already.
Yeah, it feels like Donkey is like second-guessing a lot of these situations and not committing to them. That could be your death in KOF. This game is too fast to be thinking that slowly.
And that run up would either bait out a rollback and punish it, or setting up Jack, who's just trying to get these grabs. Committing that Donka is not going to bite on just pressing anything.
No DP. No DP. Afterwards.
All right, bringing it back. A little Donka on the point of maybe getting this Rio down, but has to find a way to finish it. Tough spot. The rollout comes out. 10 seconds left.
Yeah, wanted to guard cancel because the guard bar was actually getting really low. Gets a throw. Safe jump setup.
And
looking for it.
I like that. Just standing in front of him menacingly, the fireball does it, and the patience from Jack, who just literally jumped in and said, I'm out of here. I have all this room in the world to react and catch, and ooh, this is tough. Donka running out of chances here.
Yeah, weird situation to be in. Usually he's gone into this round with a little bit more than this, but he's playing so confident, maybe it doesn't matter. If he can get a hit here, yeah, looking for that late throw.
Parry, a unique answer to the pillows. Doesn't have to worry about jumping over it. He can just deny it and not get flash kicked.
He's going to keep doing it. He knows these are safe jumps, so he's not going to flash kick there, but the pressure afterwards has been so severe.
Oh, and gets the anti. Doesn't go for the chart, but happy to get that. And the silver lining, Donka got rid of Rio.
That is true, but I still feel like the Donkey from Winners Finals would have flash kicked that. That's what I mean. It feels like there's a second guessing here that is making it difficult. Jack is making decisions quicker than Donkey is right now.
Oh, but there you go, Donka waking up with it.
Better. That's better.
A little something. It's a risk, but he took the chance. There's the pressure here. Is now Jack is not quite on the down foot. Reacts beautifully to the ABCs. Overhead activation, big damage here. Level one. I love it.
Just because I was hoping that the super didn't take long enough to get underneath 41, but actually gaining an extra 50 life with the perfect combo in that situation. 0 meter on the side of Jack, but a full character lead.
By the way, that is second character only. If Kim was on point, that wouldn't have worked.
I mean,
he's knowing that.
Yup. He is playing this really, really well. That's the pressure in the corner is insane. You have 4 bars, and he still feels so confident in being this aggressive.
It's all working out. Just needs a little bit, right? Get a little bit of damage, run that clock, get the timing, make him spend bar. Still has the Hydrant ready to go, and Donka just can't find these hits. Remember, Ash isn't hitting you with overheads to set this up. Needs to hit a low, a crouch, a close D, but doesn't get off of it, and it's just...
You have to punish. That was your ticket to getting your health back, getting back into this game.
It's rough spot with the lights here. Jack with the 1 bar. It's going to seal the deal. Your KOFXV champion, Texas Showdown, Jack Ing off. Takes it first place.
Making a huge run out of losers, had to take out the person who put him there in the first place, and then took out the guy who looked the best throughout the entire tournament. 6 straight, found his groove on the Kim of all things, and ran it all the way through. Congratulations to Mr. Jack Ingoff. Did a fantastic bracket run today, and really happy to see him out here at Texas Showdown 2024, because he is, even outside of just winning this bracket in this game itself, he is one of my favorite players to watch, because he's just so much fun. Like, you know, he's so swaggy. Like, he just loves playing that kind of like really aggressive, really, you know, high-paced style, whether he's doing it in a different game or this one, and I always love watching him.
Oh,
so.
Absolutely great. I mean, and looked elevated in that grand finals, looked unstoppable. I mean, how close losers final was, and then was able to carry everything from there and that confidence and just ran it through, because again, it's a match of 2 players who know each other intimately well, and just ran away with it. So much stuff he got away with, and it was like no problem. The balls to just run up in this man's face like point blank and
constantly
just stand that close, and it just does the trick. So 6 straight, an impressive feat.
Yeah.
First place, earns the trophy, earns a good chunk of that beautiful prize pool from our friends at SNK. Thank you so much for supporting our tournament here at Texas Showdown. Donka with a 2nd place, was situated in a good spot to take it, but just couldn't make it through. And then in 3rd from Mexico, Paradox, an Arcade Rumble representative, doing a great job. I love that top 3. It was absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, it's indicative of the Texas scene that has been playing KOF for so long. It's indicative of how Texas Showdown has been, you know, a really nice tournament for KOF time and time. You can always count on having a great bracket here at this tournament. So happy to be here and be able to call the shots, because it was a really fun tournament. Happy to be with you.
Of course.
Man, it's like, I was like, I get to go to your neck of the woods. It makes me so happy, because I know how much you rep for Texas on the scene here. It's always a blast coming down, especially getting some of that energy into the scene.
And this is just early Saturday. There's still a lot more to go and a lot of fun to have. So I appreciate everyone who's out there watching that great top 8. But there is more fun to be had here on twitch.tv/fullbar esports, one of the many streams here at Texas Showdown. But we'll have our next game coming up shortly. They're giving the awards off screen, so they have been handed out, all the players getting their medals and that beautiful trophy to Jack, aka Silent. But I mean, for us, myself and Sammy, that's going to be really a wrap for it and for KOF. But you know, it's always a fun ride. Evo Japan this weekend as well, so it'll be even another top 6 of great players to look forward to.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing some more KOF and seeing what the future holds for this game.